Today in London, tensions continue to increase between the metahumans called X's and normals. Communities fear the X's powers, citing multiple violent incidents and an underlying fear that the X's will take over society. Retribution and reprisals are on the rise, and violent clashes occur with growing frequency. This is Gene X, a Happy Jacks RPG podcast actual play in Cortex Crime.
Hi. Hello, and welcome to Gene X, Volume 1, Issue 6. We're halfway there.
Yeah, I know.
No, don't say that.
I didn't say halfway to the end. I said halfway there.
Oh.
Where is there?
That makes me nervous now. Where there is.
I am Jim, and I am your GM, and we have some players. I'm going to start over here this time.
Hi, my name is Kimmy, and I am playing Colleen O'Connor, and I'm an empath.
Hi,
I'm Irish too.
Oh, yeah, and she's Irish. And I am Jim, and I'm playing Professor Edison Cornwall, Master of Gravity.
And I'm Mike, and I'm playing Simon Guthrie, the Electric Lad. I'm workshopping names.
I like Electric Lad.
Sparky.
It's very good. Sparky. And I'm Brienne. I'm playing Fiza, the Allomancer, with a heart of metal, cold metal. Rocks. And sadness.
I think someone might have plans to do something about that. I'm just saying. Because we had stuff that was going on in our last game.
What?
I know nothing about this.
Nothing happened.
Yeah, there were no exciting events at all.
Someone had recapped it for us. In some
I
way.
wish someone had.
That would be amazing.
That'd be so cool.
Do we know what
And if they
how I
wrote it
can
like
get a hold of that?
a movie
Wi-Fi?
script,
Yeah.
that would be spectacular.
That would be
Wouldn't it?
so
Would that be
good.
cool? Would that be
Sounds
cool
good.
or
Didn't
what?
do that, though. This is a very Edison heavy one, too. So
Oh,
you
no,
guys are
great.
about to share. There you go.
All right.
Sounds good.
Just pass it.
Sweet. All right. I get to say it this time. I'm so excited. Previously on Gene X. Interior Country Manor. Quick flashes of scenes during Edison's VO. Colleen pads hesitantly through a hallway to Simon's door and tentatively raises a hand to knock. Simon is awoken from fitful sleep by an angry text from his father. Fiza watches Lance leave her room as if really seeing him for the first time. Edison stands over an eager Ophelia and reads the report on Bishop Bowman's blood sample.
The consequences of this might be dire.
Cut to Interior Solarium Day. Simon and Edison enter the room to find Colleen and Fiza talking with half a bottle of whiskey between them. Heat shimmer-like visual effects show Colleen's attempts to control her powers with Fiza's help. Simon looks appalled. Fiza looks drunk. Colleen struggles to make eye contact with Edison.
My God, it's 11 a.m.
Edison lays the report on the table.
I've suggested that we might pool our resources to find a DNA sample of the good bishop that is significantly older than the one we have now, so we can make a comparison.
Interior Edison study Day. Colleen stands just inside the closed door, looking pained. Edison, on the far side of the study, has his back turned to her and considers a photograph of his deceased brother Thomas. On the side table below is a yellowing newspaper with the headline, Ex-Terrorist Bombing at Thames House? Is it Thames? I don't know how to say
Thames.
this.
Thames.
Thames.
Yeah.
Thames.
I don't speak British.
It wasn't supposed to go like that. There was supposed to be a protest on the first day of X registration. Something went wrong and the explosion ended up a lot bigger than it was supposed to be.
I miss him quite a bit, you know. My father misses him far more than I do, I suppose. I think in some way he probably blames me for it. He blames me for everything. The fact that I'm an X, the fact that we exist is sufficient enough cause.
Cut to Interior Solarium Day. Simon and Fiza sit together at the breakfast table. The whiskey bottle is now in front of Simon, too. They look almost comfortable around each other.
My father is a very powerful man. He has the ability to destroy my career and everything I've worked for.
Are you going to live in fear of your dad your whole life? Simon sits alone, staring at his phone. He looks deeply conflicted.
I have beliefs, and certain things you've done go against those, and there's nothing I can do about that, and I'm sorry.
You're not sorry, and I'm not either. And you know who isn't either? Colleen.
What would she be sorry for?
The camera pushes in over Simon's shoulder. He uses his technomancy to spy on Colleen's affiliates and their activities. The last webpage he lands on is an article about the Thames House bombing. Interior, Manor Pool, day. Faiza enters the pool area to see Lance sitting at the bottom. The water is still. He hasn't moved or exhaled air recently. Were you ever going to tell me? What can you do? The amphibious camera, Oner, watches Lance sit serenely, breathing water. He suddenly turns his attention towards Faiza on the surface and darts up supernaturally fast through the water. He pushes himself up out of the pool. The camera lingers as he stands bespeedoed before Faiza. I may have made a word there. She looks flustered. Exterior, Manor House, day. Colleen stands outside the front door, holding a set of keys. Parked in the driveway is a pristine vintage Mini Cooper. She looks thrilled and overwhelmed. She turns to walk inside.
I don't think I can accept this. It's a car.
Oh, please do. I want you to have it.
The camera lingers on Edison's face. Music swells. We see a flash of earlier in the day when Edison comes across Ophelia sleeping in the makeshift lab. Edison's book notes clutched to her chest. He steps in the room and covers her with a blanket. Second flash of Edison and Simon standing in Edison's closet as a tailor measures Simon. The camera cuts to Edison's lab where a 3D printer renders a supersuit to Simon's exact measurements. Interior, exterior, Anglican orphanage, day. Colleen plays her guitar and sings to a huddled mass of adorable orphans and Simon. They make physical contact, and visual effects show a spark and a shimmer of power passes between them.
I can tell that you like that pretty lady, and I know that she likes you too.
During the Ragamuffins VO, we flash to Faiza and Lance in the basement storage facility. Lance ducks down to grab the hair sample from Alfred Bowman's file. Faiza impulsively leans forward and kisses him. The final shot is of Simon and Colleen sitting across from one another in the car. The tension is palpable. Simon opens his mouth to speak. Fade to black.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
And fade back in the interior of the car.
Yeah, we're picking up exactly from there.
And the car explodes.
Not again.
Well, there are two things that I think were important that we should add real quick. I think because what Simon did to his dad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, my bad.
So recap that real quick.
He was texting me some shitty things, and
Right.
I texted back, "Fuck you, Dad."
Fuck off. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
fuck off, Dad.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Because he had said that you were...
Yeah.
let me just go back
Yeah.
to it.
You best not be
Derelict in your duty.
He was derelict in his duty as a
I
police
may have watched
officer
this a few times.
by running around with these people and being an embarrassment to the family because people know he's an ex and he's flaunting his ex-ness. And he had best not be taking up with that girl again.
I don't know who's that girl.
Who's that girl? Dennis.
Yeah.
And
what else did I
Simon's
miss?
response, which was
Yeah,
much
later.
later in the day, was...
Fuck off, Dad.
It didn't work cinematically with what my recap was. I'm just saying I remembered it.
No mistakes were made here at all.
Never. I didn't completely forget to add that back in. I skipped the thing.
It's fine.
That's fine.
It's good.
I was trying to bake. Sorry.
And we had baking.
Yeah, we had
Oh,
bacon.
yeah.
We had baking.
Yay.
Oh, no, it's so... Oh, God.
Because there's a birthday.
There's
I
a
did my
cake.
best.
Yay.
It's someone's birthday tomorrow.
Happy birthday.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Sparky birthday.
Yeah.
All right. So we're sitting in the car.
You're in the car.
Is there another thing? I thought you said
there a
there were two
second?
Oh, well, I can say it again because I was, or Colleen was on her phone. She found video of the bishop, and his eyes
Right.
were like
That's
weird.
right.
Oh, yeah.
So it was
glowing
like-
eyes.
Had glowing yellow
Yeah,
eyes.
glowing yellow eyes. So he's obviously that's part of his power, whatever that is.
And I missed
There's
that. I
definitely
messed up,
something
but
going on there.
That's okay. I'm looking at that right now. It's happening at this moment.
Yeah,
Colleen's
it's
in the car looking at her phone. Oh, there's a video of the bishop. And
But
his
you don't
eyes look
obsessively
weird.
rewatch these episodes?
The fun part is I actually have a note in the car because I was like I just finished the episode and was like add that to the very end, and then I got overwhelmed when I walked in the
It's
door
okay.
and forgot.
Understandable.
My bad.
Sweet. So let's go to the car.
Okay.
Right. So I'm sitting there looking at the phone, or Colleen's sitting there looking at her phone. Very strange.
I want to show you something.
All right, spit.
I just show her the phone with the text from my dad. This happened.
That girl. He calls me that girl. You told him to fuck off.
I did.
She doesn't know what to say. Like, she's just like flabbergasted. First time in this entire game, Colleen has nothing to say. Why would you say that to him?
I've decided that maybe there are things that are more important than pleasing my father.
Whole bunch of emotions like kind of run across her face.
And I don't want him in control of my life anymore.
I think that's wonderful, but
And I'm sorry that because of him, everything that happened between us happened. I mean, not all his fault, obviously. Obviously, some of it was my fault. But I don't want that to be the case anymore.
when did you start? We're gonna actually stop for a second. We're going to do like a flashback, like cinematically.
Okay.
So cinematically, we're going to do a flashback to. Is this okay if I do the thing
Yeah.
that we did?
Yeah.
Okay.
We discussed a little bit.
Okay.
Cool.
You
So-
bastard.
So cinematically, we're going to flash back to like a couple of years prior, when Simon and Colleen are riding in a taxi through London, and pulls up in front of this townhouse, and they knock, and they go in, and the person who answers the door is Simon's dad. So you see, oh, okay, this is Simon's house, or his family's house. And it goes in, and do you want to tell any of this?
You can go.
Okay. He opens the door, and he gives he's focused completely on Simon, doesn't even look at Colleen till he finally kind of does, and it's like that stereotypical look that parents give, like, oh, you're not worthy of my child.
I have no idea what that's like.
Yeah.
I'm well loved by parents. But go on.
Lucky you. All right. So then they go inside, and then it's the dinner table, and later on a little bit, and a conversation starts about X rights and X registration, which this family is very in favor of. Colleen is not in favor of that, so she's trying to be nice, and she's trying to. And then she's Colleen, and fails miserably.
Simon is silent because he is incredibly uncomfortable.
Right.
Simon.
So Simon's little brother, who's 13, is like, no, registration's going to go through, and I'm going to be able to see where your powers are, and it doesn't. And I'm going to see your picture. I'm going to see where you live. So Colleen's
He's a little shit. He's 13.
Yeah, he's
What do you
13.
want?
He's-
No! Handle your brother!
Yeah.
Keep that bitch on a leash!
So it
I'm mad at
ends.
you.
So Colleen starts being a little short with him, and then Simon's dad steps in and is like, no, what are you trying to hide then? I don't trust exes who don't share what their powers are. And so it gets to be this thing, and Colleen starts getting upset, and she starts losing control of her powers. So she gets upset, and they're upset, and so her anger is going to them, and they're getting more angry until it devolves into this shouting match where everyone's yelling at each other, and Simon's sitting there just horrified.
You mean
Broken.
helping because he's a good
Broken.
boy.
Broken.
He's broken.
God damn it.
And then Colleen realizes what's happened, and she uses her power to calm the situation. And then
Use
Simon,
your power more.
yeah, good, because that's the obvious answer, right? And then Simon's dad figures out what she's doing.
Oh, God.
And
So-
then he tells her that she is no longer welcome in this house and to get her things and leave.
And well, this explains why my son loves you. You're a
Oh, yeah.
charlatan. Get out of my house.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's bad.
And then we burned the building down with them inside.
No, and then so Colleen's like, no, he loves me for who I really we are really in love. Tell him. Simon just sits there. So then she is embarrassed and upset, and so she grabs her stuff and storms out in the middle of London, not knowing where she is, knowing where she's going, completely guilt ridden because she basically attacked his family, because because her like if she'd had a physical power and lost control that way, they would have actually been physically harmed.
Yeah, well, what happened if Faisa was in the room?
Right. So it's like her equivalent of actually attacking his family with her powers the first time she met them, and one of them's a kid, and she feels like complete garbage, and like she ruined everything, and she completely let him down, and she can't even keep herself together for one night.
But you guys definitely talked afterward and sorted it out, right?
Simon did come after. And basically told her, it's like, look, I know that was bad, and I'm sorry that they don't like you.
Oh, God. Because it's not good.
But we can continue with our plans. We just have to keep our relationship a secret from everybody.
Oh, God. Never.
Girls love hearing that.
ever tell Faisa this happened. I will literally kill her.
Murder.
That's just what that is.
Yes.
It's lucky you don't have any brothers, man.
Right. Damn. Right. So Colleen obviously didn't react well to that.
I mean, you're both trash, but it's cute.
It's cute, like
my
CW
heart.
trash.
It's very CW.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Right. So
My feels.
so that.
So then Simon feels awful. He ends up like paying for her to get back to Ireland, and like,
Oh, God.
just like, well, I'm sorry. Here's some money, and here's a ticket, and I guess back to Ireland.
Okay, I just want to say,
Jesus.
I knew it was bad. I did not know it was going to be this bad.
So bad.
Oh my god, it's so much
bad.
worse right now.
we
Like
don't like drama here.
No, not at all.
so anyway, so this is kind of like the flashback that's going through Colleen's head as he's saying this. It's like this awful night, which was the last time they spoke before like the whole
This all
happened.
But now he's
So-
just shown you a text from his
Right.
dad,
Yeah.
and his response to that. So I'm curious, how's Colleen feeling right now?
She's feeling super conflicted and like shocked and a little suspicious, but also like, well, maybe my dreams could come true. Maybe this could all totally work. But also like, am I going to trust that again? Because that's a lot to put on the line again. So, yeah. So, do you have more stuff? There?
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, Simon's like, I know this doesn't make up for anything, and I understand that you still hate me, and that's okay. And
I mean, I can never hate you. I can be very angry at you, but I can never hate you.
but I just wanted to say I feel like I have found the people who can accept me now, and you guys are the people I want to be a part of. All of you, Edison and Faisa and you.
She looks a little disappointed at that. Well, it's a good group of people. You're right. Like I think the four of us working together is a great thing. Faisa and Edison are really great people.
I mean, we are. But
Yeah, I mean, it's true.
So I just hope that maybe at the very least we could be friends again.
Yeah. I'd like to be your friend, Simon.
Good, I'm glad. So what were you looking at there
All
on
right.
your phone?
God damn them. I'm like sweating.
It's just footage of the bishop. It looks like Edison is right about him being an ex, and she's going to hand her phone to him
No.
and show the video.
Be information.
Yeah. Right. Why did you feel like you needed to show me your text with your dad?
Hello again.
After everything he said to you, I felt like it was a long time coming.
Aren't you worried about what's going to happen?
A little. Oh God. What have I done? Yeah, I don't know what he's going to do. I will most likely not have a job anymore.
Well, I'm sure that Fiza or Eddie could help you with that.
Well, yes, we do have a couple of very rich friends now, don't we?
Well, and you're her liaison or whatever.
Well, I doubt that job will be on the table very much longer.
Well, I'm pretty sure that Fiza can find a position for you. I'm not super worried about that.
Phrasing?
Are we not doing phrasing anymore?
Seriously, we're not doing crazy.
Because if you guys aren't doing
It wasn't an
maybe I will.
accident.
Yeah. Maybe she will.
He just was like,
taking too long.
I'm happy to be friends with all of you. And she's like, all right, cool. No problem.
Because you guys are great, all of you, right?
All of you. All of us together are fine.
Oh, Simon is so perfect.
The long way of calling you pal
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
rubbing your arm.
Might as well just pat her on the back.
Yep.
Fist bump.
Bless you, sweet boy.
Right on, bro.
Nice.
Yeah, I guess we'll wait and see what he says and take that as it comes.
Well, good luck with that. Well, thanks for showing me that, I guess. He's kind of a son of a bitch, so it makes put a smile on my face.
Well, yeah.
She looks genuinely impressed when he agrees with that. Like,
Oh, nice.
yeah, all right.
At that moment, Colleen's phone rings. You happen to be holding it.
Oh, fuck.
Who does?
Uh,
New phone, who does?
it's a London number.
Phone's ringing.
Thank you. Hello?
Oh yes, I'm looking for Colleen O'Connor.
Yeah, this is... Who are you and why are you looking for her?
Oh, my name is Willoughby, and I'm the entertainment manager at the Faltering Fullback in. Wait, I have to get to the right page.
The chat room is very upset at you.
Good.
The table is very upset at you.
Frankly, I'm disappointed.
Ooh.
I'm the entertainment manager for the Faltering Fullback in. Lost it again.
No, I heard of you. That's a great place.
I'm hoping that you can help me with a situation.
Well, that's depends what the situation is.
Well, we've had a cancellation, and I was hoping I've heard your music on the folk music.
I can
hour.
absolutely help you with your situation. What's your situation?
I need. Can you be on stage at
Yes.
at 8 p.m. tonight?
Yeah. Yes, I happen to be in London right now. Actually, I do not have my guitar. Shit. Yes, I will figure it out. Yes, I will be there. Thank you so much for calling. 8 o'clock, you said.
Yes,
Right.
that's when you go on.
Very good. So I'll be there. I will absolutely be there. Yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So
Discuss the money.
You need a guitar?
I do need my guitar, but I mean, we're already in London. There's no way we can get back to the estate and then back here.
I'm spending a plot point to say that Colleen gave me a guitar as a gift a long time ago, and I kept it, and it's in my apartment.
Oh.
You don't have to spend a plot point for that.
Oh.
I went back and I watched all of our previous episodes, and I realized that you guys will like throw a plot point to add something to the narrative. If it does not make a mechanical difference, if it doesn't give you a die to roll, it's just there. You don't have to spend a plot point on it.
Okay.
It's just there. Speaking of plot points,
Oh, I have 3.
I have 7.
Dang.
I've got 2.
Because I rolled so many ones last game.
Also, this fiver is just waiting here. Just saying.
All the plot points.
all the plot points.
Awesome.
Excellent. So, yeah, no, you don't have to spend a plot point to add something to the narrative. Cool. You only need to spend a plot point if it's going to be, if you're going to add a dice to your pool for because of it.
Okay.
Okay.
Good to know.
Yes, I do need a guitar. Why?
I still have the one you gave me when you tried to teach me how to play guitar, and I failed miserably at it. It's at my apartment. You could
She gets like
grab it real quick.
a look for a minute and then like tries to. Right. Yeah. No, that would be great. That'd be super keen. Thank you.
Who's driving
You
this
still
car?
have it?
Yeah, of course.
You guys were coming out of the diocese at about this point. When you come out of the diocese, about midway between where the Bentley is parked and where you come out of the door, Lance is standing.
You're quick. Cool.
Sort of his thing.
Yeah. She's gonna try to walk past him.
Oh, half a moment, Mum.
Edison walks by absentmindedly, just looking
God
at his phone
damn you,
straight to the car. I'm sorry, I'm of no help in these situations.
Excellent.
fleeting.
That's excellent.
She looks fleetingly like, no, Edison, no.
They're having a conversation of a personal nature.
Who? We're not. What? Who?
Colleen and Simon.
Good. Okay. They are. That's weird for them to do when people shouldn't do that. Yeah, I guess we could just wait here in companionable silence until they're done. And she is bright red.
Oh, by the by, there were some opportunities you might want to look at in the Pacific region.
You're really talking about work now. Admirable. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna. And she like takes the tablet from him and like just like I'll be there in a sec. I'll meet you at the car. I walk slower. They'll be done. I don't care if I interrupt them at all. And then just like kind of walks off. She doesn't know what to do.
Okay.
Maybe Simon and Faiza should actually get together because they're very similar in these situations.
Yep.
I'm kidding.
We decide to trip over
I
our
mean, you might be
respective
kidding.
genitals.
But am I? Just saying.
Oh my god.
So you get to the car, okay? And what do you do when you get to the car? Because you're just like,
I basically just get into the car and I'm all excited because we found that hair follicles. And I don't even look at them. I just sit down and I go, it's incredible. We actually found a hair follicle from its childhood. We'd have to separate. I believe there are 2 different hair samples. We'll have to make sure we isolate them. I'm hoping that one of them is from the mother because we'll be able to.
Hi. Here.
We have to go get a guitar.
What up, Simon? Twinsies.
Well, I mean, you don't have to come with us. We can
Double
take
X
the tube to go.
chromosome.
Yes.
Yeah.
I got a gig for tonight, but my guitar is still at your house. So Simon has one I can borrow. But we have to go to his place to get it.
I can have some of the help drive the guitar over. It's not a problem.
Or we could take the tube to his house. Fine.
I'm sensing a gravity well in between you two.
Oh no.
Whatever plan you guys think is best.
No, he likes us being in a group together, so maybe we should all drive over
Lance
together.
opens the door for
Well,
you.
it is wise to stay together for safety. I mean,
Before I show up, you feel a wave of dead ass panic. Okay. Just like, oh, there must be some sort of T-Rex running for the car that Faiza's spinning from. And instead it's just very calm Lance and trying to hold her shit together Faiza, sitting calmly with the tablet that she may snap in half in a second.
Colleen's just got like the smirk at you.
Now's not the time for whatever.
I
that-
didn't say a single thing. But we do have to go get a guitar.
wait, am I missing something?
No.
No.
I'm not very good at this, so I'm just shut up. And
You're my favorite.
Do you need to get to a lab with that or anything?
I was thinking that I should.
Carry on, but at that moment you get a text from, and I don't think you've ever gotten a text from this number before.
Okay.
and it's an equation. And underneath the equation it says O dot.
Ooh. She's sexting you.
This is equivalent to that.
It's a mathematical system.
I'm getting my math boner on.
What's the equation?
I'm like,
It is a very complex quantum gravitic equation.
gravitons, Milan. I would have to spend at least 2 years teaching you what this is before I can really explain it to you. But let's just say that it's interesting. And he just shuts up. And he pulls out a notebook from his valise and is immediately starting to make notes and is copying down the equation. And he is lost in thought at that point.
Nice.
It is a variation on a very famous proposed solution to one of the great quantum mechanics conundrums. Only about 2/3 of the way through, it's totally different, and you can see that this goes from a thought process. Like, here's the equation that it's based on. Here's the equation you're looking at.
Okay, definitely math boner.
For those listening, Jib put one hand very high above the other hand.
Oh yeah, thanks.
Right, sorry.
Explaining
It is advanced beyond anything you've seen in mathematical theory. Swing.
Please don't stain my vehicle.
You know.
Well, I do.
Ophelia, please meet us in London. Take the Mini. There's a spare set of keys in my room.
Yep.
Bring your notes. Bring the DNA sample. Do it now. And bring the guitar. Colleen's guitar. I think it's something important. Okay, bye.
I need somebody to put together a difficulty pool with 2d8s, a d6, and 2d8s and 2d6, please.
It's here, I got it.
Okay. Damn.
Yeah, he has it in his hand. Roll it.
Roll it.
Oh, I have to roll it? Oh,
Yep,
okay.
you are setting the stakes for this roll.
Oh, it's very bad.
Ooh boy.
It's a 6.
Okay.
With
Boy.
a D8 effect.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have an 18 with a d10 effect.
Ooh.
So like pretty close.
What is that all about?
Yeah.
Okay. Because this is like there's a reveal come here.
Okay.
Okay. Because right next to the Cooper, there is a sound rather like a crack of thunder in a clear blue sky, and a vertical slit appears in the air, and then it looks like you don't really see it so much as you perceive it, and then it turns and it's a circle, and Ophelia steps out of it with the guitar in hand and the other things that she was asked to carry.
Damn it. There are no normals in this game. Nope. Okay. This is good.
Oh, I guess then we don't all have to go to your house then, Simon.
What the bloody hell is this?
What was her name again?
I did not notice that happen at all. I'm still just looking at the notes.
Okay, and she's the things you wanted, Professor.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. The earballs.
Were you already here?
Oh no, sir. I was at the estate.
Sorry about that.
Just walked out of the bloody air.
You need to hang out with more exes there, Simon.
It's still unexpected, isn't it?
It certainly is, but quite well, wonderful, I think.
Well, I have my guitar, so yes, it's wonderful.
So focused. Respect that.
You like it?
Yeah, I do.
Shall we take the Mini then? You drive? I go to Ophelia.
The Mini's not here.
Oh, no,
She
she
just
just brought the
She
stuff.
just showed up.
Oh, she just showed up.
Right.
Okay.
I get that you would think the Mini was there,
Right.
but the Mini's not there.
All right, in the car then.
I'll jump out and open the door for her and let her in the car.
So crowded in here.
Well, I have to start prepping for my gig tonight anyway, so I can take my guitar and I'll take the tube. You guys can have all the seats for your friends together.
I don't know what that was about, but it felt shitty. I feel better. Someone
to
else
make
is
you feel
upset
at
too.
home.
Thank you.
So she takes her guitar.
Wait. Do we have? Before you go, are we gonna meet you? Are we all gonna come see your show?
You have a show.
No, you're not going to
Do we have to go?
No, you don't have to come. No, I don't. No.
But wait,
You don't know where it is anyway.
Where is it?
No, I'm not telling ya. Bring your friends later. Hang out with them. You want to spend quality time with all of us, right? So you spent plenty of time in the car with me. You can now spend time with them. And I will see you all later then. And she's going to go and take her guitar and her purse and go find a tube.
Nice.
Okay.
I look over. Are we friends? This is too much.
I'm dying.
It's been a big day.
That's amazing.
I thought so a little bit at least.
All right. That's fine.
We bonded
She,
after I called you a murderer, right?
Yeah. And she pats your shoulder. You don't want to sleep with me, right?
No. Well, I mean, you obviously, but no, I couldn't. Of course.
Okay, she can draft off of your awkwardness and hit normal again and be like, all right, calm down.
Although I do not believe this condition is salient to your work, I may have been wished to be clued in.
I don't tell anyone.
I
So
see.
weird when servants keep secrets.
At that, Edison sort of flashes a look at Faiza going, not this one. This one's special.
Interesting.
And I go, well, I'm hoping that in the future we will establish a relationship of trust where we can tell each other these things. And I will be assured to keep your secret if that is what you wish.
Thank you, Professor.
Of course. The work you've done is amazing. Now, on this part of the equation, he's just then they just start talking techno-babble and stuff at that point.
Nice.
Yep. I think so.
Faisal leans over shittily. Okay, but she knows that you're also an ex, right?
I'm an open X.
Are you? Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
Actually, I'm one of the few X's that's pro-registration.
Oh, that's right. I did know that. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm sure that'll be fine. That
There's
won't
no
affect
conflict
you.
Yeah,
there at all.
it's no
None
weird. It's
whatsoever.
not weird at
Yeah.
all. Faiza is very involved in typing away on the tablet. She's sending messages out to other companies in Singapore and bragging about how good at his job Lance is. Because she wants him hired away.
Oh.
Oh.
So what?
He's good at his job of snogging.
So what would be our next move then?
Yes,
Now that
it
you
is.
have the samples.
What? Oh, the samples. Well, what we need to do is separate out these strands, find out what DNA traces we can find, compare them to the original that we found from the blood, and see if there are any discrepancies. To basically formulate a theory whether he's been replaced or whether he's been influenced, or try to understand what caused this most
I'm checking
unexplainable
Twitter
chainsaw
to see if
thought.
anyone's talking about Colleen O'Connor.
That's so cute.
Actually, yes. The Faltering Fullback, which is a pub,
It's very good.
it's actually one of the top 10 pubs in London.
Ooh.
Out of the 17,000.
Out of the 17,000 that they have there.
That's saying a lot, then.
Dang.
Well, Actually, no, I'll save the description of it for
If we go. If and when we go.
if and when you go. But they tweeted out that the amazing Irish folk singer Colleen O'Connor is going to be playing the fullback tonight, one night only. Yeah.
Okay. So your job just yes, of course, definitely.
Also, the blonde hairs of Bowen's, the reddish ones, are his mother's. I didn't bring the locket because it looked very dirty.
Yeah, and irrelevant to our case. So, all right. Well, since Colleen decided to return on her own, where do we wish to head? Do we want to go back into London?
Well, I did find out where she's playing.
Oh, you did. I knew that. You could have just asked me.
What? Okay.
What?
Huh? Nothing.
So something happening between you two?
Yeah. But in any case, I have sufficient laboratory equipment to do the DNA analysis at Caribou House, or we can return to the university. It all depends on what you want to do.
How much time do we have?
I think it's about 6 o'clock right
Okay.
now.
Cool. I'd rather stay in the city.
Yes.
I'm a fan.
Yeah, let's stay in the city.
Also, I would love to see my new lab. You renamed it for me, right?
I did. Yes.
Do you remember that?
I do.
Okay, cool.
I do.
I would love to pay off for this joke from forever ago.
You go, there's like a post-it note with your name written on it.
Spice up, it's spelled wrong.
So you're going to the university?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you going to the university?
For now,
Okay.
but, we'll see what happens around 7:30.
Okay.
Aw,
Okay.
very cute.
All right. Cool. You get to the lab, and there was damage to the lab a couple of it's a week ago or so, I think.
Yeah. It hasn't been that long.
But
Pace
it's
Yeah.
so there are repairs being done. But they have a new sign out front. And what does the sign say?
The sign says the Simon Guthrie Memorial Laboratory. And she's so happy to pull like a little certificate out of her purse and hand it to you. And it says, "In memoriam of the hour of my life you wasted trying to arrest me after a bank robbery."
This is all rather elaborate, isn't it?
That feels like money incredibly well spent to me.
My friend, your name is immortalized in bronze, and I'm certain that one day you will die, and it will be true.
Oh, I'm so sad Colleen is not there.
Oh my god! I suppose that's all true.
So just say you've died in the name of science.
Well, thank you, I guess.
And she like nudges your shoulder and says, "We're friends. It's a joke."
Aww.
Okay. I'm just. Don't worry about
Sure,
it.
old chap.
Today is
Don't worry about
fine. Everything today is fine. So cool. My name's on a door.
Do not
Actually, it's
worry
on a
about
building.
that, my old
It's on a
chap.
building.
Oh,
This
it's on the-
building is demolished on every fortnight. We shouldn't have to
true.
worry about it.
It wasn't a very long-lasting joke. I'll rename it something stupid next time.
There's something stupid.
Yeah.
It's very good.
That was like the first session. I was like, I have a joke.
But you can go to the lab
Yeah.
and do the work. And because this is our comic book version
Right.
of the universe, we can do it super fast. So let's put some dice down.
Okay.
Let me set some stakes for you.
As you're doing, slowly building your pool, Fiza meanders around the lab, and then at some point, like a bored cat, just knocks a fucking beaker off, lets it shatter, and goes, "I bought it." I'm bored. She breaks like 2 more things.
So you have a 12.
Oh, okay.
You can do it!
Just so you know, I'm using mental, I'm using truth, because I'm trying to discover something. I'm going to use my distinction stand back, I'm using science. And I'm using helps out the bobbies as a relationship as well, since this is basically part of a police investigation.
Sure.
So that is 17 with a D10 effect.
Excellent. You are able to separate and map both hair samples. And the reddish one is from a female, and does not have the X factor in its genetic makeup, which is, I think, the main thing that you're looking for.
Right.
The other one is male. It does have the X factor in its structure. And there are two other things that are particularly relevant.
Okay.
One of them is that it is not it is not a match for the one that you got from the blood. However, it has the identical sequence kind of embedded in it. It's almost like there are two sequences interweaving there. Okay? And the other thing is that it shows the predilection for Henderson's disease.
Ooh.
Okay.
Something I should know. I don't know what that is.
Henderson's disease is the disease that Ophelia's mom has.
It's like Gene X ALS.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we can just wait then, right? And it won't be a problem soon. This doesn't feel bad. Victory! Let's go get a pint.
Well, don't we want to know what? Well, we do want to find out why he's doing all these things.
Okay.
But
Simon gets distracted again.
but the sample that we got off of the bishop's blood did not have signs of anything like that disease,
Nope.
like Henderson's. And it wasn't the mom, and the mom wasn't an X, so she can't have Henderson's.
Right.
So okay. All right. Well, I share this with the group. I go, it's not necessarily a match, although there seems to be supplemental strands of DNA that do match, that are intermingled. Also, the sample we retrieved from the church seems to have hints of a congenital X disease named Henderson's, which is terminal, as far as I know.
There's never been a case of someone surviving it.
Okay.
Past like a certain age, or just
The oldest person living with Henderson's that you've probably ever heard of was probably in their 50s.
okay.
Cool. And the bishop is like 400 years old. Yeah? He's a very old man.
He would be late 40s.
Ah, damn it. He just looks so old.
But his blood has
But
no.
there's no trace of it in the blood sample, which means
Perhaps it's an assumed identity.
a merged entity. I've never come across anything like this.
Okay.
But
So-
there's definitely evidence that this person is not whom they appear, or at least project themselves to be.
I'm just waiting for one of you two to tell me it's fine to have him killed now. I just don't understand.
What I understand is that it's never fine to have someone killed.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go along with Edison here, as you probably would have guessed.
As
already.
you talk, she just walks away. Fine. Whatever.
I'm sorry for imposing morality, but this is a situation that needs to be handled sensitively, of course. Politically speaking, we are on a razor's edge. People are about to riot. There are X's out there, obviously taking matters into their own hands. And
It's interesting you should point that out. Because some things in the news this evening from the day's events. In the wake of the defeat of the X Registration Act, anti-X violence is on the rise. and there have been in the news. There are several reported incidents of attacks on X's and X-owned businesses by unknown assailants.
So lone X's in public places like the Tube.
Like the Tube.
Okay, cool. No
Cool,
problem.
tight.
Lord Sperling spoke out against the X Registration Act today, saying that it is cruel and racially divisive in this time when we need greater inclusion and brotherhood.
Well said.
Look, some of the normals are getting their shit together.
I suspect coercion.
Another report
Doesn't seem like a problem.
Another report says that scientists working for Division X have isolated the cause of, quote, the X gene aberration. These scientists claim that a cure for the X gene abnormality will be forthcoming. And an unnamed anti-X activist is quoted in the news as saying, quote, Henderson's isn't a disease, it's the cure for cancer.
Oh, gross.
Cool. Good. So, who's going to be the first to say, maybe our good friend Colleen, that leaks emotions everywhere, shouldn't be walking around by herself?
But she is.
Too late.
Well, we know where she's going.
Oh, good.
She's on the Tube,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, and she is like
And she's
having trouble with
Been-
that conversation she had with Simon.
When is she not?
what kind of emotions is she projecting?
Like a frustration and like feeling like gullible. Like she felt like for a second like he might be about to say something like, "Hey, I did this for you," and then he was like,
But
"My
we're
friends.
friends. We're buddies.
Yeah, so she kind of is like, "Oh God!" Like
Right.
I can't believe that I started to like imagine that again. That I started to open myself up to that again, where he obviously isn't interested. But
You're that ex-girl.
I'm sorry. Like she kind of like looks up. She's got her headphones on probably, and she was probably flipping through like old pictures on her phone of when they were together.
Sure.
Why not? Or looking at like stuff from when he was in the paper.
You're on the
For
Tube.
4 years, come on.
You're on the Tube.
Quote.
Curiously, because of the
Yeah.
probably because of the time more than anything, which probably wouldn't be at 6 o'clock in the evening, but
Whatever.
for our purposes,
Yeah.
the car is empty except for you and 3 20-something
Oh, good.
guys.
Right. I'm sorry. She pulls like her earbud out and is like, "I'm sorry."
You're that ex-girl who's been talking out about the Registration Act.
Right? Yeah.
You shouldn't be doing stuff like that.
Who are you to tell me that?
We're good people, not diseased,
Diseased am I?
Abnormal. And he's like, he's obviously not good with words.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
You suck.
Well, it's so nice to be told what I should be thinking by someone who's so eloquent. Well done.
You're somebody stupid over here. Rassafras and mutants.
Well, perhaps you shouldn't be treating someone so badly when you don't know what they can do.
That's a provocation.
Yeah.
Little bits.
Oh, damn girl.
And
She's in a bad mood. She's very frustrated.
I think at that point he's going to swing on you.
Okay. That's not good.
Yeah. Cool. Use emotions to make that punch hurt less. It'll be fine. It'll be totally fine.
But do I roll to...
Well, he's
Avoid
attacking you physically, so you need to
That'll be fine.
defend
Okay.
somehow.
Physical, that's a 4.
You don't have to defend physically necessarily.
Oh,
You just
okay.
have to tell me how you're defending.
Oh. Okay. No, she's messed up right now. So she's got a lot of ammunition in her
Oh,
little
God.
heart. So this,
Okay.
and she doesn't want to give him the frustration. Like, she knows that can empower him and make him, more angry. So she's going to
And they've obviously been drinking.
Yeah, fuck that she is. She's probably been drinking too, honestly.
When is she not?
That's fair.
Accurate. She's going to take fear, like her fear of being hurt again by Simon.
Okay.
And she's gonna like put that in them, like the absolute, just the thing that you want, like last in the world, like you want to get away from it. You never want it to happen again.
Okay.
And he's gonna like swing on her, and she's just gonna like
Just cold blast him,
yeah,
blast him with fear.
And in my head, it's like this shrill, like the violin sound in like horror movies, like because it's easier for me to like explain the emotions like as music, like it's that feeling like radiating out from her, like a speaker just got like flipped on, like super full power.
Nice.
Sure.
So there's no actual physical thing, but it's just like this blast of emotion that hits them.
I dig it.
Fuck
So
those guys.
let me.
Please roll good.
Please roll good. So, justice, because fuck those assholes and everything about them. Oh, I should have got more D10s. Luckily, I have all the D10s.
You do.
Chip on my shoulder.
So good.
Yeah, I'm going to use my relationship with Simon, too, because that's the pain that I'm pulling. And strike a chord. No, emotion bomb, sorry. Another D10.
Okay. Let me set some stakes for you.
Okay.
I have a 13 with a D8.
Oh.
Yeah. 15.
Yeah, 15 with a D12.
Okay.
They poop their pants.
No.
Aw.
You are going to be successful, but I will give you a plot point to accept a worse
Absolutely.
outcome.
Why do
You have
more?
them!
You have all of them.
Because it's
Stop it.
fun, and think how amazing it'll be when Simon shows up and I have a black eye or something, like my face is
No. Because when you
plot point.
blast him with this raw emotion, he staggers back, his eyes wide, and with horror, and he literally turns to flee. But he's in the middle of he's in a moving tube car, and he runs right out the door into the wall at 40 miles an hour.
How do you run through the door?
Because it's a comic book, and I said so.
Yay! It was a shit 18.
So there's this kind of like blood smear, just
good. Oh god,
All my friends kill people.
I didn't mean
I
to.
don't.
I didn't. They were attacking me.
the other two are cowering in terror, whimpering and pleading for their lives at this point, back in the far corner.
All right.
And also at that moment, it looks more like a wisp of fog, trailing, but it kind of coalesces into the form of a person, a young woman. Interestingly enough, dressed in like Victorian era clothes.
That's normal.
So British.
No problem.
And she has blank, like the fog white eyes.
Okay.
And you can tell that she's focusing on you. Says, well done. And she whiffs away.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph. She's gonna like start crying because she didn't mean to hurt the guy. She just was upset and she didn't want him to die. And she's gonna go to like the far side of the car and just like wait. And then like the minute the next stop opens, she gets out like at that whatever stop that is.
Okay.
So, just starts running. She probably has no idea where she's going, but
Okay. Cool.
she's probably not going to make it to her gig now.
Oh no!
She's super upset. She doesn't want to hurt people. So,
But it's a gig at an important
right.
pub.
But she just murdered somebody.
Did she?
Y'all just
Yeah.
bandy murder about the weirdest way.
I mean, we'll see. Like, what time is it now? It's
How much time do you have to get your shit together?
It's about 6. I'm guessing it's about 6:30 at this point.
all right. She's probably like, she finds just a corner of the station somewhere and just sits and like cries.
Okay.
Just like sobbing.
Okay.
You gave me the plot point.
I hope you love that plot point.
I do.
Hope it was worth it.
Like all the juicy shit that happens. So
Very good.
So, I'm gonna do a thing.
Oh boy.
Um,
Yikes.
in the middle of the lab, they're over there doing sciencey stuff, and Edison is explaining the whole genetic marker thing that he was talking about, and all of a sudden, this wave of just intense sorrow, sadness, horror, and panic just washes over you, and just like grips you.
So that's gonna slap me a little bit. You guys, I think we have to go. We have to go right now.
Faisal looks at it and finishes pushing one last speaker off. What?
I think something's wrong with Colleen. We have to go.
What?
Let's go.
Why? Did she text? Oh, okay.
No,
Okay.
there's when something awful happens, sometimes I still get a residual effect emotionally from her. So,
Okay.
and that just happened, and that means that something really, really bad is happening.
Okay.
So as far as I know, the last thing I knew, she was going to the pub, the Footman. What is it?
The faltering fullback.
The Folgering?
Faltering.
Faltering.
Not Folgering. We're not going
The folders.
The best
fullback.
part of waking. Yeah. So like, we gotta get there as fast as we can. What's the fastest way there from the lab?
I look at Ophelia.
Google mapping.
Come on.
Magic portal everywhere. GM shot himself in the foot.
Faiza turns to Lance and says, "We need to figure out the route she would have taken to get there."
Of course, Mom. You're gonna, for him to do anything mechanically in game, he's an asset. For you, so you have to roll and use him as an asset.
Wow, that's
So
like
sorry,
super good for a control freak like Faiza.
and a Bria.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Simon's like running down the stairs to the street.
Aw.
Buddy. All right.
Like, where's the car park?
Likewise, if you want Ophelia to do something, she's a D6 asset for you.
Okay.
You would have to roll that and roll her as an asset.
Oh, I thought all the assets went up to D10 with the new thingamajigger, so I might have to reset that.
No, assets. Your signature asset is a D10.
Gotcha.
She's a new asset, so she's a D6.
Perfect.
Just got a really bad idea. I
I
think
like-
I'm totally going to mess up your whole plan, I think.
Go for it.
You're a monster. What
Mess
is
it
it?
up.
Oh, monster. Colleen's going to panic, and she's going to call Sean.
Def, I don't know who that is. So there is a moment there.
Does that fuck everything in your plan up?
A little bit, but that's fine.
Because she's not going to call Simon, and because she just killed somebody.
I would understand if I would say.
Sure.
Are you going to be mad at me?
No.
Okay.
Heavens no. Heavens no.
All right, I'll spend a plot point to do that.
18 plot points.
Remember, you're not rolling any dice.
You're not rolling any dice.
Oh, okay.
So no, you're just doing a thing.
Get rid of them.
Versus you and your
Oh, it's okay. I'm gonna take them away from you.
Okay, good.
I'm gonna start
That's fine.
peeling them away from you. Apparently. Don't worry about that.
Do you have service underground? Come on.
Oh, that's true. I don't have service. You actually don't have service.
But I'm gonna say that you make the phone call,
Okay.
and you get his voicemail.
All right. So she's going to leave a message. Sean, I have to. Please call me back. Something terrible has happened, and I don't. Something really bad happened in the tube, and I need to talk to you. I can't talk about it on the phone. Please call me back, and we need to meet somewhere. Soon, please. Click.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna roll my stuff.
So you're going to see if you can find if
Yeah,
Lance
so-
can find a path for it.
Rolling for like Lance's asset, too much to lose because I like Colleen, plus relationship, plus love, which is real low, but I guess I like you. You're fun to drink with. And that's
15.
yeah, 15 with the D6 effect.
Okay.
Sorry.
I even rolled well, and you still won. By 5, as a matter of fact. So you get to add a D10 hero die to your pool.
Nice. Because Lance is a good boy.
He's such a good boy.
He's a good boy.
Must be nice to have a good boy.
He's too good. I don't know what to do with it. So I'm just going to go ahead and blow this up.
He says, well, she said she was taking the tube. The quickest route by tube, and he's like, brings up a map and like just highlights the tube path through.
And she like steps away, like while you guys are, I'm guessing, are like panicking and making a plan. She says, "You're quick. Can you get to her?
I can try.
Please try."
Okay. We're gonna. You had Ophelia doing a thing too.
Yes. Two things. I was going to ask Ophelia if it was okay, and and the thing is, it isn't an order or anything. I was like, would you mind telling me?
What is ask? I don't understand. What is ask?
I don't mind doing it, but I'm the only one who can go.
Oh. Then perhaps there's a separate way for you to help. And I write down, this is her phone number. Do you think you can log in and maybe find out the cell towers that are pinging off of it?
Well, that would depend on how you roll.
All right, so do I roll off my stats and just use her as an asset? Is that the way it works?
Yes, that's exactly the way it works.
Fantastic.
Wait, I can help with cell tower pingings.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
You could probably track exactly where my phone is.
Yeah.
Not if you're underground.
You have an 11. Your
Hold on.
stakes are an
The
11.
tube has Wi-Fi service. Like there's
Yeah.
special like London Underground Wi-Fi. Can confirm.
13.
It sucks, but
13
it's
would be
there.
12.
Barely.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, right.
Yes, she is able to put a trace on her phone. She says that her phone is not pinging at the moment,
Okay.
which could mean that she's underground.
But it gives me a
If she's-
general location by the tube, because I know she was taking the tube.
It knows the last place that her phone pinged on a cell tower
Okay.
was at the end, basically at the entrance to the tube,
Okay.
like down the street.
Gotcha. All right. Even though the voicemail that she just sent off
Hadn't actually gone out yet
Yeah.
because
worked for me. Okay. And I go,
funny thing about cell phones, they'll let you try to do things even if you can't,
right.
and it'll sort it out later.
Yeah, it's true.
So, okay.
Simon's just chilling, waiting.
Sorry,
for
no,
everybody.
I'm like listening to all like who's going where, where's going, and when I hear that the phone is underground, and I know where she went, I'm just gonna bolt back for that entrance.
Okay.
I'm running. I'm gonna go.
Simon.
I can go fast.
Wait.
Why?
Hold on. To me.
Yeah.
Where?
Faiz also yells, "You go fast, I can make you go faster. I
Okay.
can help."
Okay.
I'm going to fly very fast.
Cool. Cool. That's weirder.
So yeah, I'm going to attempt to fall sideways towards, I'm going to say 5 stops after the origin point.
Sure.
Okay. So that, and I'm going to do it for, I'm going to borrow a D4 because I'm going to do it for the love.
Love sucks.
For the lure.
For the love. And
Okay.
I'm using Colleen's a relationship and D6 for
Okay. Let me. Wow. You only need an 8. You have an 8.
So
Yep.
that is that is a 13 with a D12 effect.
Nice.
I'll buy that one. Okay. You can do that.
Okay.
Bamf.
And
Actually, it's like whoosh.
I want Simon to get there faster. And we did a railgun thing one time. Can we
So-
do it again?
That was with metal. We had like a big metal bar,
Right.
didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right. So you've got metal rails.
Well, I know. I'm flying. Aren't I flying with Edison?
Are you doing that?
Or is that he's told me to get on?
yeah, like
Okay.
Did you like
Just hold
hop
on
on
to
his
me.
back?
yeah, just hold on to me.
Yep.
Cool. You know what? If I was like, I could. It's fine.
Bye.
Weird.
I'm assuming this won't take us long to get to the stop.
That's fine.
No,
No, it won't. It won't take you long at all.
Okay.
you go down.
Yeah, I hit
You'll
the
be
ground.
faster on the rails.
Yeah, I hit the ground running and go down to the rail. Go down to the station.
A wild stew appears.
Weird.
Well, stew it is natural habitat.
Lowest score in the league.
Nice.
Oh no, buddy.
The lowest.
So you arrive outside of the tube station, like 5 stops down. And because it wouldn't be dramatic otherwise, you said you were running down into the tube station?
Yeah.
You run into the tube station and you can feel just like waves of sorrow and horror and
Is there a direction?
panic.
Can I sense that?
I have no problem with that. You can,
Okay.
yeah, no, you're good.
Okay.
You can find Colleen.
Is she in the station?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's probably sitting on a bench just like sobbing, like with her guitar next to her. She probably doesn't even see you. Like she's not even looking.
Yeah. Just what's happening? Are you okay?
Simon, what are you doing here?
Well,
Wipe her tears off.
I felt you somehow. And
What?
Edison flew me here, and now I'm here. Hello.
What do you mean you felt? What are you talking about? What are you?
Something happened. What happened?
Nothing happens.
Well,
Why
that's
are you
obviously
here?
not true. Something happened. You can tell me.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph, why are you here now? Just when I don't want to see you, you always show up, and then when I need you, you're never there.
Okay, that's
Just-
fair. But what's wrong? Something is clearly wrong, and I could feel it from the laboratory.
She looks like surprised at that. Why do you even care? You're hanging out with your friends. Don't just leave me be.
I'm glad I'm not here for this.
Oh, I'm not done with you yet.
So Simon's
She's gonna try and pick up her stuff and keep
Si-
wiping her face. And-
Simon's gonna kneel next to her and put his hand on her shoulder. Maybe there's a little zap.
Oh fuck! I have to roll my thing, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Secret, keep it safe.
Yeah. All right.
So your suit is named KIS.
Okay.
Keep it secret. Keep
Keep it safe. Nice.
Because that's all it does.
That's all it does. It just keeps my shit in.
Exactly. No, it
Just
keeps you
seal-
hidden.
It just seals in the juices.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
very good.
It's the kiss suit.
Yeah, and I think, damn it.
That's very good.
All right. What's my?
I'm getting there.
All right.
You.
52.
No, just a 13.
Oh, you borked it.
Yeah, you did.
buddy.
That's an
There's a
11. That's an 11.
Well, thank goodness you can
Son
buy
of a
another
bitch.
fucking thing.
Yeah. Hey, I can.
You have all the
She-
tips. Wouldn't you have to
She
buy
doesn't
another
want
guy?
to.
Want to,
Kimmy
though?
doesn't want to.
kind of.
Don't then.
Don't if you don't
I want
want
to split it. Can I get I can't do that. No. Okay. Yes. No,
Here,
she
have your
fails.
cake. Eat it as well.
How many ones did you have there?
1.
Oh, what? Just one.
On what?
Which one was
A
it?
D10.
Yeah. Was it 10?
That was it.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Someone else is paying attention. Sorry. Keep knocking my plot.
You're like a
pile
big
over.
roller of plot points.
Oh man,
High roller.
So when you touch her shoulder, you get like guilt, like absolute guilt and sorrow and horror.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What does she get from you?
Just like absolute like
Friendship.
no. Just concern and like scared. Just like is there another word for like concern? Like deep concern? Like just like
Well, I think that tells us
wanting to make it better.
Wanting to protect her.
Yes.
An overwhelming need provide comfort and succor.
Yeah. So he's
Do what to her? You barely know her.
When she feels that, she's going to pull away really quickly and look at you.
and that's going to happen, but then he's going to hug her. Try for a hug.
Right, yeah, no, she'll hug him.
Okay.
Like, still surprised, but that means she gets a better reading off him.
Yeah.
Do I have to roll for that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's not trying to.
So
like,
he's just saying it's okay. You can tell me what happened.
Before you roll, would he be resisting her trying to read him?
No.
Okay. Then no, you don't have to roll.
yeah, okay.
What is she? She said it was doing a deeper reading, reflexively when they embraced.
Get more feels.
Oh, now that she's on the other foot, it sucks for you.
I mean, it's the love.
Aww.
It's the love emotion
Okay.
from the
As
heart.
a kiss emoji.
Aw. Right, she's gonna like start crying more then. I can't tell you, Simon. If I tell you, you'll hate me.
I won't.
No, you will. There's so much that's happened, and why did you come back now after everything? I can't undo what I've done, and she just like bursts into tears again.
It doesn't matter what you've done. Let's just get somewhere safe, and we can talk about it.
All right.
Oh, good, you found her. She seems no worse for wear.
All right. You brought them. All right.
Well, I did say it's
Yes.
Actually, I brought him. He was quite distraught.
She like blushed and like kind of look away a little bit at that. Right. Well,
Are you sure you're okay?
I'm fine. Yes. I'm fine. Nothing about her says fine.
Do we need to go somewhere? Is there danger? Is there anything dangerous nearby?
No, there's no danger anymore. But I probably should get out here. Yes.
I'll go hail us a cab.
So back at the Bentley, you had told Lance to go, but because of that, I think you probably didn't.
Yeah.
So white.
Perhaps we should catch up with him.
Yeah. She wouldn't have taken the Bentley. She would have gone down, like, to the stop that you got on and would be, like, going through the... like, I'm good at metal. Like, I could just push off of all the rails and, like, kind of do what you do.
You get to rail skate too. I see how it is.
So she finds a body.
Fies is a fixer. Mom will take care of it.
You find a blood streak, and there's a person crumpled on the ground. It looks like they jumped off the tube.
It does.
The tube.
Unfortunate. She's also going to... Let's see. Do I want to call it... It feels less plausible, like if that they would jump and splatter off of that rather than like some sort of rail accident. So she's going to bend the railing so it looks like something derailed. And if I can go at some point quickly to wherever like this thing stopped, I'm going to go dent the actual train. So it looks like maybe it rattled and someone just happened to have unfortunately fallen off the train.
Okay, so
Yeah.
let's put some dice down.
Yep. Mom fixes. I got you. Let's go back. Too much to lose again. Elemancy.
Do your thing.
This is the Pfizer song. This is the Pfizer song. She sings it when she does shitty things. I am a relationship.
So you're needing a 15.
Yeah. And I'm gonna use can I use my technical fabric to help me? Because punching the side of a train in is gonna be kind of hard, and I could use the metal in my clothes to help. Okay, cool.
Sure, that's it.
Yeah. Toy. All right. Please be good. Ugh. I can't tell what any of that is. All right. I see a 10 and a 9. That's a 19 with
another
a
10.
Oh shit.
No, it's
is
a 9.
it?
Sorry. It's
Okay, no worries. Okay, so you have a 19 with a D10 effect.
Okay. So I'll buy that D8 from you.
Yeah. So right. Damn you, tiny one.
And again, you got 5 over what you needed.
Sweet.
No, you had a 19, right? You had 4
Yeah, it was a
over.
19,
So
yeah.
no. But so yeah, you were able to do that. I kind of picture that you didn't like punch the train so much as you
Yeah.
just kind of walked and went, and the
Yeah.
train, the side of the train.
Yeah, that's what. I didn't hit it.
But you guys who are standing on the platform hear this really loud crunk sound from like
From the direction
the
of
train.
Colleen's gonna panic because she's gonna think that there's police there finding a body or some shit like that. Like she doesn't know what that is, and all she knows is that back there is the person she killed.
Okay. Cool.
So we have to go. We have to go right now.
I'm already outside
Okay.
getting a cab.
Okay,
so.
she
Okay.
runs up. And Mike stepped away for a second. Okay. So she's going to panic when she hears that noise. She's going to grab Simon's hand and, like, drag him up the stairs, like, after Edison.
What was the noise?
A crumpling of metal.
Yeah, it was a
sound.
crunkling of metal.
From the direction of the body. So
Oh, sweet.
And I think Fiza steps up onto the
yeah,
the
on
train platform just in time to see the two of them go scampering up the stairs.
You're welcome. And she, like, you see her, like, reach into her purse and, like, put her heels back on. Yeah. Dust herself off.
boss lady.
Walks gently out. Is Lance there?
Yes.
Cool. She looks over and she's like, we're going to have to figure out what happened there. But that'll do for now.
Can I have my tablet?
Oh, yeah. Hands it back.
He's like, cool. Would you like to use him as an asset to fix that problem?
Which problem?
Reporting of
Yes! Yes, I would. Okay, sweet. Rolling boy. He's so good. Yeah, I guess I'll use Colleen's relationship again. Whatever. Too much to
Oh,
lose.
that's easy. You just need an 11.
No, it's too many variables. And duty, because I just want this taken care of. All right, that's a 12
Nice.
Okay. Cool.
with a D8 effect.
Cool. So after he, taps on his tablet for a moment, he says, sorted.
You have to not look at me like that. But thank you.
Like what?
I can feel it even though I'm not looking. And she looks like she wants to say something and then stops and goes, we should catch up with everyone and make sure that Colleen's okay.
Of course, Mom.
Just whimpers a little, runs upstairs.
Okay.
Not runs, walks slowly.
I'm going to point out that now that they're out of the tube, whatever messages she may or may not have left her now are definitely going
Oh,
to
I
where
know.
they were. Okay.
I know.
Just
I got that.
making sure.
On it.
Where would you?
On it.
We're hailing a cab.
I already have one ready for us.
Okay.
I would assume.
Yes. So they have. It's one of those little black London taxis.
Blech.
It's very small, very cozy.
So cozy. Nice. We get up to the top to be like, I'm in the cab. Golly.
No, wait, I see you. Stop. Wait.
Nope.
Wait for that.
I walked very slowly. You guys scampered. I walked.
Yeah, Colleen is just like directionless. Kind of like at this point, she's kind of in shock a little bit. So if there's someone's like, "Here's a cab," she's like, "Okay, I'm getting in the cab."
All right, I give him the back to the labs. Do you not? Would you rather not?
She seems emotionally distraught. I would assume that she needs emotional comfort. I'm not sure if a lab is the appropriate place for that.
Fine, my flat then. I give him,
Edison giving advice.
Edison!
I can be taught.
You get a text that says, it's fixed.
All right. She just kind of cries more, but sort of relieved now. Like you get a little bit of a wash of relief.
okay. So I give my address, which is I don't know what part of town. I live in a part of town that you can get a kind of a cheap place at
No.
because I don't have a lot of money.
Okay.
And my parents have decided that even before I told them to fuck off, it was like, oh, you make your own way, son.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
Right. I get that. I get that.
So yeah, I'm going. Yeah. So, like, can you? Well, no, there's a taxi driver here.
I was going to go with we'll just refocus back at your flat.
Can I spend a plot point for someone to text me where you're headed?
Oh yeah,
Oh no, I will definitely let you know.
Just fucking
I didn't.
guys.
I didn't though.
You didn't.
It was definitely.
Asshole. Thank you. Is she okay?
She seems a bit emotional. I'm not sure what happened.
Simon is
I'll
just
see you
providing
soon.
physical comfort in the
Yeah.
in the text.
Like there.
What emotions do you get off of Edison?
Fear and confusion.
I don't think. Yeah.
None. No.
She's probably not even focused. Like she's probably so upset she's not even.
Yeah.
Like at some point, like it's like when you play music super loud. Like if someone else drives by with music playing, like you're not going to hear it. So
Yeah.
she's at that point where she's
It's
everything else is
it's
drowned
just
out by
a
her
cacophony
emotion.
of emotions.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I kind of think that in the midst of that, I mean, I'm not disputing the horrified, guilt and whatnot, but there's no question in your mind that he had every intention of killing you.
Yeah.
So,
There's a little bit of that, but now that's now been kind of iced over with, oh God, Simon's going to find out.
okay.
We just made up, and he's going to find out that I'm a horrible monster.
Okay.
So I think, so more than just like the horrified, like I killed him, and like the guilt about that, it's now like, oh my God, I killed him, and it's all going to happen again. I'm going to let Simon down. He's going to think I'm a terrible person, like when I attacked his family.
Sure.
It's all going to happen again.
Sure.
Thank you for that plot point. It was so okay.
But you are
Okay.
at your flat.
So we get back. I go to a cabinet and pull out a very dusty bottle of whiskey,
Oh my god, adorable.
and pour Colleen a big glass of it and say, "Can you tell us what happened now?"
No, I'm not going to. She takes the whiskey and starts drinking it, like almost like water. No, I'm not going to tell you.
Look, if something happened, we have to be able to protect you.
Like pauses for a second. Don't need your protection, Simon. It's fine. I can take care of myself. I've been taking care of myself for a while now.
I could feel a wave of emotion from you from.
And a Bria.
Oh, you just walk in there.
No, just a Bria.
From you.
Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, Feisty can get there.
But no, I felt a wave of emotion from you from kilometers away. We're in England.
Because we're in England.
Amazing. It's gonna be like furlongs.
Fathoms.
Something happened. You have to tell us. We have to. If something is wrong, maybe we can help.
You're going to help me now.
Yes.
No, the problem is if I tell you, you'll just disappear again. you won't help me. There's things that I know you, Simon, and there's some things that you just won't accept from someone.
Well,
Is Edison there?
Yeah.
Okay.
it's just like
He's sort of standing. No, actually,
She's gonna look at Edison and like exchange like a knowing look, like
No,
you know what I'm talking
so
about.
Edison is sort of in the corner of the room, and he pulls something out from his jacket, and it's basically one of those longer pipes with the ivory end, and he puts some tobacco in there, and he goes to Simon, "Do you mind?"
The fire escape, please. Thank you.
And he basically is just tapping the tobacco, and he goes, "It occurs to me that in order for us to be able to depend on each other like we must, because things are happening here that are larger than us and beyond our control. There's a certain level of trust that must be maintained between us. And if we continue to keep secrets from each other and from ourselves, it would be counterproductive to the entire project. I do believe that you are amongst friends, Colby. I do believe that we accept you for who you are and everything that you've been involved in. I think that we've earned a modicum of your trust, and I think that it would benefit you to discuss this with someone you're close to." And then he walks out to the fire escape, lights his pipe, closes the window.
Death glare. Like if you could feel it in your back, like piercing angry eyes.
He's right. I mean, even if I wanted to go somewhere, I think I've burned all of my other bridges now, so...
Right. What made you do that? You should probably get the door.
Yeah, fuck you guys. Make it harder.
Fuck you guys.
You had plenty of opportunity in that car, dude, so...
No, I know.
Yeah.
Look, it's fine. Peeking the people.
It's Phison, Lance.
Of course. Open the door, motion.
Pushes past you. Are you okay?
I'm pulling myself together a bit, yes. Thank you so much.
It's crazy that you're...
Jib is handing an iPad
Yeah.
over to him.
Bizarre suicide on the London Tube. It's all over the news.
Yeah.
Apparently,
I thought we were making it look like an accident. Or calling it suicide? That's fine, too. All right. As long as I know before.
Accidental suicide?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
oh, accident. Okay, sure. Bizarre accident on the London Tube.
Perfect.
That apparently a Londoner from the East End was killed when he fell from a tube car while it was in motion.
I hand the tablet to you and say, it's a miracle you weren't hurt.
Yes, well.
What? I'm sorry. What's going on?
She's going to hand the tablet to Simon.
Did you see this? Did you see this person jump off the tube? Is that what happened?
I killed him.
She just throws up her hands like, I built a lie for you. It was a delicious cake of lie for you.
Speaking of delicious cake,
What is wrong with you? She looks wildly disappointed.
Oh, I think he's got some.
Yeah.
Oh, you having some cake? Wow, cake for
I
everyone.
haven't gotten it either. Get some soon.
He's going to find out eventually anyway.
You didn't have to.
No, he did. He would.
What do you? How did you do it?
Him and his friends attacked me. I tried to scare him away, and he
Come here, please.
just ran right through the door, and I don't...
You scared him off with your powers?
Yes. And he just...
And he was trying to hurt you.
Yeah, him and his friends. But his friends, they're all right, I think. I don't know. It was awful. They were saying such hateful, mean things, and they... I just couldn't help myself. I was so angry and so upset already when they showed up.
And they were coming at you.
Yeah. I said that already. And she's like starting to cry again.
Sounds like self-defense to me.
She like freezes and just kind of looks
Yeah.
at him.
I think you get like a triple take from just everyone in the room, like, moral flexibility.
Oh, it was.
If someone's attacking you, then
Right, but he doesn't deserve to die for swinging at me. Nobody deserves that.
did anyone else get hurt, or was it just this one person?
I think just the one. I don't know where his friends went.
Did they see you?
Well, yeah. But, I mean, there's nothing... The cameras will just show them yelling at me and then running away. There's nothing that'll...
No, they won't.
Yeah, well... That's the one thing about my powers, at least. There's nothing to see, so
There's also not any camera footage. I fixed it.
I got it, yes.
I know. I just want to be praised for helping.
My pipe is out, and I come out of the thing. You've gotten your credits. Everyone thinks you're wonderful.
Thank you.
You are, thank you.
Yeah, I know. Looks pleased. I helped my friends. I just want them to like tell me I'm their friend and that I helped them. Baby feelings.
Simon's gonna go over and give Colleen a hug again.
Okay.
If that's okay.
She makes Fiza makes a disappointed noise.
She's just gonna kind of like lean into his shoulder and kind of keep crying a little bit, but it's not like sobbing anymore. It's just like quiet tears.
I'm gonna say, look, I know you, and you would never kill anyone on purpose.
She's gonna like take a deep breath and like over your shoulder, like cinematically, you see her like look over at Edison.
It's too much.
Amazing.
Edison sort of looks at her from under his glasses and goes, I'm always right. Just get used to it.
Right.
This is actually really cool.
Aw, thanks.
Super nice.
Voice.
Boo!
She's gonna just kind of keep sipping on the whiskey then, and just kind of like try and calm down. And she does eventually like slowly calm down.
So I think.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, these other people who were with this attacker, if they recognized you, they could put a report in.
Well, this wouldn't be the first one with my name on it. What are they going to say? That's, oh, she looked at us and we were afraid.
Did they recognize you from anywhere? Did they? Why did they attack you?
Excuse me.
Yeah, they said that they'd seen me at some protests or seen me on, I don't know, they knew I'd spoken at some protests and stuff.
Pro-X protests.
Of course.
So
I'm assuming that it's obvious to everyone in the room that this was a avoided hate crime. Colleen, I would say.
There was definitely enough hate, and I'm sure.
Don't you have a show tonight? What are we all doing here?
oh my God, that's right. The time. Look at my wrist.
Well, there's no way I can sing tonight. This is ridiculous.
Why? You're alive.
All right.
I mean, I after accidentally killing somebody, of course, you know, it might
She didn't
not
kill him. The wall did.
What time is it now?
7.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to go with 7:30.
Okay.
And she looks over at you and takes a glass of whiskey out of your hands.
Right.
Get your shit together. You're a singer. Go sing.
Far be it from me to agree with Fiza, but in order for us to keep up appearances that nothing happened, it would be probably best if you followed your regular routine.
Damn it, I hate it when you're right. And you are starting to agree with Fiza an awful lot, Eddie. It really is.
I mean, our other option is you go to the police and you tell them what happened, and you.
I'm not going to the
Yes,
police.
let's definitely explain an alternate story to the one that I worked very hard to craft.
Perhaps it is a bit late for that, since there's already been attempts to cover this up. There will obviously...
Well, also, we can't trust him. I wouldn't go into that station if he paid me. That place is dangerous, and it's the worst place that any extra could go into.
We obviously have disagreements about the establishment. But I will agree with you on this point, in that I do not believe that going...
Oh,
with
your
police
mic is
is
still
good.
off. There you go.
I do not believe that going to the police with a confession is prudent at this point.
Obviously. What? No one's suggesting that. No
No,
one
they-
that's
they
smart
did.
is No one with any intelligence is suggesting that.
I'd never go to the police with nothing.
How about if the other people know who she is, they'll show up to her gig tonight and we'll take care of them there. It's
There's that.
stupid that I have to say this part out loud.
Well, you're right. I mean, this is what I want to do, so better fucking do it, right?
Better fucking do
I'm
it.
sorry, what do you mean take care of?
Pay them off.
Oh, okay, good, thank you. That's all I wanted to know.
I'll kill them.
The show must go on.
I was putting the whiskey in the cabinet. You didn't hear that?
that was the Bria talking.
All right, so she still has her guitar, so she's gonna start getting ready to go, and she's gonna fix her makeup a little bit.
A lot of
But
it.
Lance
You're a
overheard
mess.
that.
Yeah.
Overheard your comment a minute ago.
Which one?
Murder
I
one.
will- I
No,
will-
that was a Bria. That was not
Oh, okay.
Faisal.
Oh, okay.
No, I wouldn't say I
OOC?
would kill them. Do you want me? All right, I said it. I'll kill them.
Where-
Man, you guys are easy to pay off.
Yeah. I love these little coins.
Lance has a mischievous grin on his face when you turn back around.
I love him.
I think you genuinely do.
I do. Faisal like notes it and goes,
Oh, by the way, I'm texting Ophelia letting her know that we're okay.
She texts you back and says that she is in the Bentley outside.
"Oh,
Oh, isn't that convenient?
huzzah!
I figured you'd want it.
I would. I do."
All right. Well, I'll be back later then. Thank you for helping you guys.
We're obviously
You're gonna
coming
go by
with you. Are
You
you?
stupid bitch. Yeah, Faisal's fed the fuck
You
up
really
at this
don't
point.
have to go.
I know. But we let you out of our sight for like 12 fucking seconds. And I know it's too soon, but there's a dead person. So maybe we don't let
Right.
you go by yourself.
She looks like a little embarrassed. All right, fine. All right, let's go then.
Okay. So you get
She's a little
to
drunk.
you get to the fullback, and I wish I could show you guys this picture because it's just a really spectacular place.
You can Google it.
You can.
It's very
Oh,
cool.
is it a real place?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a real
quick,
place.
Oh,
Lance
dang.
sits in the back with me, so one of you guys is riding shotgun.
I'll write shotgun.
Ah, cool.
It is a this absolutely spectacular building in. It's 2 stories, actually maybe 3, all covered with ivy on the street side. But behind it, and this is where you're going to be performing, is a multi-terraced beer garden that's just spectacular.
Oh, this place is dope.
Yeah, they had like no.
Is
real
it not?
They
Yeah.
had like no real estate, so they built like all these different like platform
Dope.
things. It's very cool. All right,
Like this
so we're on our
thing.
way to this awesome place.
Drinking right.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Next time I'm in London, I will go there.
Nice.
Oh, heck yeah.
Drink for you guys.
Yeah.
Say, fuck you, I'm gonna be with you. Group
I'm
trip.
thinking winter actually.
Okay.
Yeah, Gina and I are
With
planning to go next
connections.
fall.
Yeah.
At least that's kind of what we've been talking about.
Squad trip?
Gene X Destination.
Yes!
On location game.
Well, that beats my idea of going to a pub here in Southern California.
Why not
I'm in.
both?
Yeah.
Yeah,
do-
true.
Okay, no, let's
Can't we do both? So you get there, and Willoughby is very excited when he sees you. It's like, oh, yes. And he says, "Do you need anything before you go on?"
No, I'm all right. Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful. He says, "It's right this way." And he leads you back to the beer garden.
Do we all get to go, or do we have to get cover or something?
I pay your guys' cover.
I have no idea if there's a cover or not.
There's a cover because
assume
you're.
there is,
Yeah.
I just wanted Pfizer to pay people off.
Yeah.
That's all I want. It's like, oh, here's $500.
Oh my god. I would like to spend a plot point. There's bottle service.
Hell yeah. Nice.
You don't
She drops like $5 grand. I'm like,
to.
fuck it. I don't want to be around peasants. Where's a special spot?
Nice. Okay.
They will have a special spot just for you guys.
I'm like, just I have headphones on my phone, and I have like a police scanner app. I'm gonna say that I'm like listening to
Sure. Okay.
Nice.
while
It's too late for you to take that back. You can't take that back
while
now.
you're setting up.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll get back to you.
Oh, while you're setting up.
yeah. While
I'll get back to you.
while we're going into the pub, that I've kind of and I'm listening.
I will get back to you on
Okay,
that.
Nice.
I will get back to you on that.
cool.
So that happens. You're set up. You're ready to perform, and they.
Simon still have a earbud in his ear while I'm singing.
You better not.
Well, Willoughby's introducing you to the crowd,
Right.
And the place is packed.
Okay.
The place is packed.
All right.
So they're very excited. There's a lot of excitement about this. Apparently,
That's super surprising to Colleen, but she doesn't show it. It's fine.
let's find out.
Oh, fuck.
Faisal leans over to Edison. So she plays music.
We did this together
Oh, okay.
in the conservatory.
I mean,
How
I
did-
play
So-
the instrument,
so,
but I'm not on the stage.
You. What are we trying to get to here? Are we trying to are we trying to just decide if you can keep it together? Or are we trying to decide? So I'm going to go with you. You can keep it together.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think she's enough of a performer where she wouldn't let like the surprise like look on her face like, oh my god, people are here.
Yeah.
Like,
But
Oh,
you've got a big crowd.
yeah.
And you've got a lot of wild, rampant emotions going around. So what is Colleen singing about? I'm curious. I'm not going to ask you to sing.
I
No,
take off
good,
your bow
thank
tie.
you.
I take your bow tie off and like cuff your stuff up to your elbows.
There's a scene where he goes up to the bar and this girl starts chatting him up, and he just basically chalks her and then just waves and walks away, and she has this shocked look on her face.
Nice.
Because she was actually coming onto him, and he didn't even register it on his radar at all. He just comes back with drinks with for everybody.
There's we're gonna bring bottles, but thank you.
I think she plays a lot of like upbeat stuff, like pub songs and things like that. Did you keep the earbud in?
Yeah.
You did.
Oh, what a dick.
You're such a dick.
Well,
why do you do these things?
I'm coming
She
for
doesn't
you.
know that. She thinks you're like listening to music or talking on your phone instead of listening to her saying, "Buddy."
She seems the worst every time.
I know.
It's not like you gave
I'm
her
sorry,
good
the-
reason to.
I know, right?
It's not like you completely. Yeah. Also, you don't think first thing with the phone. You're like, oh, police scanner.
Yeah.
Not a thing.
It's just one ear, but the other one's open.
Okay. All right. So she. Yeah, that's fine. Sorry.
And if you were to see my face, it'd be like listening intently, like with my finger on my ear,
Okay.
and like
Backpedaling,
looking at
backpedaling,
you, and then like,
All right. When she she does some songs and she notices that he's sort of distracted, she's gonna sing her Electric Burn song,
Oh.
Sweet.
but not in like an angry way, in like a emotional way.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Getting it.
Cool. Let's see how you influence the crowd.
Okay. I think it's really important for her not, like, she doesn't want to use her powers when she
Right.
performs.
This is
Okay.
just performance.
Okay.
This is just performance.
Oh, fuck.
And because we want to see how the crowd reacts to you.
Okay. Truth, I guess? It's weird.
What? Fuck that. Power. No, what's your good one?
Power's worse.
Well, I think the value of what you're singing about would probably be the one that you would use.
Yeah, love,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Well, it's the same dice, so okay.
And if you're
I'm
singing Electric Burns, you're definitely
that's
using a relationship dice there, ain't you?
Yeah, I am.
word.
And my guitar.
And your stakes are an 18.
Oh my god!
Snaps. Good thing you got all those
To
pips.
do well, to not, like,
Yeah.
completely fuck up my song?
You know what, dude?
Oh.
Spend some
Okay.
pips to bring up some of those dice.
Yeah, right?
Add an
Oh, yeah,
extra
I
one or
should.
something.
Yeah, you.
Like, you could have
Done it
boosted
before.
Oh,
some.
you got 20 of
You're
those,
fine,
so
I gotta, yeah.
and MV, MVM.
20 and a...
Fuck yourself. Spend a pip. Add a die.
She doesn't have to. She's got
Overclock
20
it.
with a D10. Overclock.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But you got... I can get another one because you can buy my D6.
I will. And
At some
I'm out of
point-
them, so you guys are, I can't
On our
buy
own
any more.
now.
He has all the money.
So
Yeah.
I rocked that shit.
Money, bitch.
Yes, you did. The crowd loves it.
Actually, during that song, Simon takes the earbud out and is like, "Oh my god."
Aww.
Faiza like watches and then goes,
That's about you.
and she is cracking up. Like she's the only one that's like laughing and clapping along with like an emotional song. Like,
Yeah. Nice. Cool. And then she'll probably end the set with like Parting Glass or something like super emotional.
Oh yeah, the crowd loves that.
Yeah.
The crowd is all over it.
Yeah.
The crowd is.
Everyone's holding up their tankards.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
tankards are up. You know,
People are crying. Just
Yeah, singing along.
people. Oh yeah, they're singing along. They're having a.
It happens when you sing Parting Glass to any
Can't
crowd.
it can't be helped.
No.
But yeah, no, they love your show.
Look for that song next week on my Colleen's Fake album.
Yeah.
because I recorded most of it. I'm almost done with it. Okay, go.
nice.
Yeah.
Cool, awesome.
Cool.
So, come back to that in a minute. What are you gonna do right after your set?
Have a drink.
Okay.
And then, yeah, so I'm excited and I'm walking around talking to people and I probably have stuff to sell, I guess. You don't sell
Get
CDs.
merch?
But, merch? Yeah, but I probably don't have
I
merch.
was like, "Where'd you get your merch?"
I
from?"
probably like, oh yeah, you can get my album on iTunes or whatever it is on.
Is there a
SoundCloud.
place where I can get a bouquet of flowers?
That can absolutely be done.
I will purchase a bouquet of flowers, give it to Simon. Go! Off with you.
Okay. As you're mingling around the crowd, right? You're talking to somebody, and it's that kind of someone reaches past your arm and offers you a drink.
Right.
And I think you're enough of a whiskey drinker
Uh-huh.
to know that this is a glass of Tullamore,
Okay.
too.
All right. Well, that's nice. And I turn and I'll take it and then turn and see.
Sean
who-
hands you the glass.
Can I spend a plot point to have him have a bouquet of flowers?
Oh, gross!
He can have a
Take it. I need to get rid of these.
Okay. Okay. Sure.
No, not a bouquet. He has
As a single.
single flower
Single rose.
of like my favorite flower.
Sure.
Okay.
Which is
I don't know.
Something tough like a thistle.
Well, yeah. No, it should be like a one perfect like red rose.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. With a little bow of like music notes on a music note ribbon on it.
Sure.
Okay.
Done.
Right.
Isn't an Irish rose a thing?
It could be. Google it. I don't know.
I don't know. There's a yellow rose of Texas. but-
Yeah, that's all I can
That's
think
all
of.
I know. Yeah. What are you doing here? Did you get my message?
You called and said you needed to talk.
You always show up right when I need you. Except this time, you're about 3 hours late.
Well, I only got the message about 45 minutes ago.
That's
But I was going to be here anyway.
very nice of you, Sean. Thank you for being here. There's something that happened on the train today, but I can't talk about it here.
Yeah. He's. You can tell by the look in his eyes that he knows exactly what you're talking about.
All right. She just kind of like nods at him. Can I spend a plot point to have Simon walk?
Oh, you don't have to spend a plot point because that's happening. Because that's happening. She is being very chummy with some guy, and because I kind of think I have to do this, he looks like Sean Bean.
No. He looks like Colin
gonna die.
O'Donoghue.
Oh, Colin O'Donoghue. That's right.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
That's
we
the guy
did
who plays,
decide that.
Yeah, he's the
We
guy who
did
plays
decide that.
Hook in Once.
dang.
Except without like the eye makeup and stuff. Like without that, he just looks like really great in Irish.
Oh, goddamn it. I
that's very
have a
good.
crush on that guy. Get out of here.
Oh shit!
Oh, I saw him at a restaurant once.
What?
It was the best day of my life.
I watched that. I stopped liking that show and kept watching it. I was like,
just to watch him. Yeah,
very good.
I'm good at fan
But
casting
yeah, she's being very chummy with a very attractive guy
and holding a rose.
and holding a rose.
I have the flowers that were given to me by Edison, and I Simon walks up. Hey,
Oh, hi.
that was a fantastic show, and well, it looks like you already have one, but I have some more flowers for you.
Oh, that's very kind of you. She looks super awkward.
And then Simon turns to the other guy, to Sean.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm Simon.
This-
Sean Mahoney.
Shaking hands.
Sean probably does like a double take and just like turns because she. I mean,
Yeah,
he
no,
does.
there's definitely a double take there, and he's like, and while he's shaking hands with, he's like,
She 100% is not looking at him. She's looking at that shot of whiskey and the 2 bouquets, 2 flowers that she's holding, and not looking anywhere but at Sean.
so what's Fiza's take on this dynamic?
Oh my god, she's busy talking to Willoughby because she believes deep in her heart that you don't have a fucking whit of business sense, and is now reverse negotiating for a cut of the door, including her, like, I just bought bottle service, so she should get a cut of that $5,000 plus all of this, and you should, like, if you come to me if you want her to come back. And then she like looks,
Are you her manager?
I am.
Oh, excellent, because I would love for her to come back. And he, I think that he already had a check in his hand. Mm-hmm. He says, I do hope this is enough. It's 5,000 pounds.
That'll do for a start, because it was a last-minute gig. But next time she wants 20 more minutes of stage time.
I love you, Fiza.
We'll talk about it later. Like, he's going to respond to it. We'll talk about it later, because he sees this happening, like, oh, something more interesting is happening. Go away. And then walks over.
So I'm sorry if I interrupted. I just want to say that was amazing, and I'll be back with the others when you're done.
Simon,
Yeah.
I have to talk with Sean. I'll see you in a few minutes.
Oh, okay.
So, back over at the table.
What's up, Eddie?
What are you and Ophelia doing?
Mackie.
We are not
Rain plot
singing.
points.
This superhero show, which is now a WB teen drama.
We've been a CW show since the beginning.
Thank you.
Actually, I want to have a very serious conversation with her if we are in enough seclusion, since we're in bottle service area. And
Yeah, you can. I have no problem with that.
And
Yes, Professor.
I'm enjoying your assistance. The equation you sent was inspired. But I am concerned. There are certain things happening in my life currently that are frankly dangerous. And I'm concerned about your well-being. And I wanted to be forthright with you, and that if you continue working with me and being involved in the projects that I am involved in, that there is a possibility of harm befalling you, and I am uncomfortable with that, at least not without your full understanding of what the situation is and your ability to either reject or accept it. So I wish to lay these cards on the table now and let you know that I'm involved in a situation where there may be other X's that are opposed to our agenda, and that is the current group that you see me with. And that there has been violence that has befallen my person and the persons of the people that I've associated with. I would very much welcome your assistance. I find you to be valuable. And I would appreciate your assistance and would ask for it. But I will not demand it of you until you fully understand what the ramifications of that assistance may be. That being said, What are your thoughts?
Well, I'm not a hero or anything like that, and I'm not a fighter. But, well, I can't think of anywhere that I'd rather be, or anyone that I would feel safer with.
I hope to prove myself worthy. Quit handing me all the pins.
Everybody just handed Jim all their plot points to kiss her.
I sincerely hope that I live up to your faith in me, and that throughout all of this, you are safe and sound, and I look forward to our journey together.
Well, if I'm not safe, at least I'll be with you.
Simon comes back to the table, he sees this, he just turns around and walks away. He sees whatever Ophelia's body language is and just, nope.
I grab her by both hands and I look her in the eye, and I go, you and I are going to take a very exciting journey. A journey of discovery and a journey of science and the promise of a greater future. But I will tell you this. I'm only capable of giving you so much. Past a certain point, I cannot give.
Oh, God. Then I will be content with what you can give.
I'm just biting back dirty jokes, and you're not helping.
I know, it's hard. It's so hard.
Is it? Sorry, we're ruining.
We are.
Come
I'm
on.
sorry.
We're the worst.
Be professional. Jesus.
Very well then.
Professor, I would not ask anything of you that you were not comfortable giving.
Nor I of you. But I have made more friends in the past few days than I've had in my entire life. And I am hoping that I can count you amongst them.
I would certainly hope so.
For you are my friend.
These dudes
It's so dumb.
zoning bitches left and right. I'm gonna spite fuck Lance just to change up the energy in this room.
Shall we go congratulate Colleen on a wonderful concert?
Yes. And it was lovely. She has a lovely voice.
Brava is all I have to say.
Oh shit! God damn. Okay, that's fine. Everything's good.
What?
Nothing.
Right. So back to
Yeah.
you and Sean.
Sean.
Simon's not drinking whiskey, which he doesn't do.
Aww.
Oh, Simon, come join me and Lance. Lance, do you drink?
He reaches over and picks up a glass and
I love him. More. She just yells at the bartender.
You do like the Thor thing, just throw the glass in the ground. Another.
Yep. Knocking glasses over. I bought it.
We don't have to. Okay. So, you saw what happened then today.
oh, hey.
Right, well, the violence on X's is getting
Things
worse.
are getting worse.
Right. We're gonna.
We'd hoped that when we defeated the Registry Act that things would get easier, but I guess that was too much to hope for.
Yeah, it seems like it's making it worse. We have to warn them. We have to warn the rest of Axe, especially the kids. We can't have them out by themselves. They've got to go around in pairs. Like, they know. They've been watching the crowds. They knew who I was. And I don't get in front of people that often and talk, so how would they know?
You have more notoriety than wow, how'd that come out?
That's fine. Welcome to my world.
than any of us. And you've always been the public face. People know who you are, so
Right. Well,
you've got to be aware.
I know. It's just stupid of me to.
Maybe you should come back home where we can keep you safe.
I think me going to headquarters right now would be the worst thing. People know who I am. If they see me coming and going from a place, they're going to know that there's something up there. I should stay far away right now is what I should be doing.
All right, lass, but you take care of yourself.
Of course, I always do.
And when he says that, he's just going to look right over at Simon.
Drinking shots.
I know. I wasn't planning on.
Are you sure?
He was an unexpected complication. I didn't think I'd ever see him again.
Does Sean know who I am?
Yes.
Oh,
yes,
no.
he does.
Oops. Yikes.
X that did her dirty, meat shoulder that she cried on.
Oh, no.
Here, try this shot. It's called a pickleback.
He has, it seems like he's changed a bit. But I still don't know if I can trust him. He's still technically a constable.
Well, you know who to call if you run into any problems.
Well, I called you tonight, didn't I?
Aye, that you did.
But we can't. I don't think he doesn't seem to know who you are. So,
I'll make myself scarce.
all right. Also,
Not too scarce. He's so cute.
I've been spending some time with Edison Cromwell. I talked to him a bit about, Thames House, and I don't know how he'd react to seeing you either. So,
Aye, that was sad business.
it was. He seems to not hold me responsible, but I don't know how he'd feel about you.
And and his anger wouldn't be unfair.
Right, it wouldn't be unfair on me either. All of us were responsible for whatever happened that day. It was all our idea, and even if we didn't put the charges in, we started that ball rolling, so it's on all of us, all that blood. And now
Aye.
more today.
What I can't figure is how it even happened. They didn't have that much explosives.
I don't know. We talked about it enough, though.
Aye.
But I'll be in touch and tell the kids to be careful.
I am keeping them close.
All right.
And he's going to kiss you on the cheek and then turn and go.
Thank you for the
And
rose.
I think Simon sees him kiss her on the cheek.
It's a common enough gesture.
It's Europe, right?
It's Europe.
Whatever it takes for you to sleep at night. I'd hit it.
She's going to order
I
another shot
wouldn't.
from the
And
bar.
she says that she wouldn't until Lance and then goes, drinks another shot. Not explaining my sexual to you yet.
So yeah,
Do something.
she's going to be at the bar and order another bottle of more.
Okay.
And Ophelia and I will walk up to
Right.
Colleen
Yeah.
and congratulate. Oh, brava. Brava.
Thank you so much, Eddie. It's very nice of you.
Ophelia and I wanted to come over and congratulate you on a wonderful concert.
Oh. Well, it's nice to see Ophelia and you.
Yeah! I love you, Kimmy.
Thank you for being here.
You're very welcome.
She's got the little smiles.
Very happy to support you in your endeavor. You are quite talented.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, it's a good night. I can't believe there's so many people here.
Well, I'm fairly certain that the relatively heavy rotation that your music has been favored with in the radio lately probably led to this quite large turnout. I think that your career is on the upswing, my dear.
Well, I suppose that's nice. Although it could probably be better timing if it it's probably not a great time to be known as the ex-singer. But whatever. I'll take it if it pays, I suppose.
I'm assuming it is. I saw Pfizer speaking to the concert manager, and she... Well, she's very good with certain things, and she picked up a check. I'm certain it's quite fat.
Well, excellent. Yeah, I'll take her as my manager any day.
Kind of way gag. Should we drink her money?
Quick point of order. Did I hear anything like on my scanner earlier when I was listening?
No.
Okay. Cool. Just curious.
I have a question.
Yeah.
When you were looking up Colleen's friends and Axe stuff, did you run into Sean's name?
Did I?
I'm going to go with yes.
Oh, okay. So I guess while you're talking, I'm like, that name is very familiar.
Yep.
And that handsome fucking face. It's a good face.
So, okay, just to remind, when I looked it up, I learned that it was this group, Axe, and he was one of the people in the group. Was he one of the people who was responsible for...
No. The people who were responsible disappeared.
Okay.
And there is not a record of what...
I don't know.
There's no record, so it's...
He wouldn't... he wouldn't know that anybody had turned themselves in. There was no record.
There's
of
no
any
record of it.
So this group Axe is responsible.
The group Axe was responsible for it.
Several people disappeared.
No, that's not in the reports at all. You wouldn't have found any of that.
No, but I think with your abilities...
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Though we might want to... No, we already put dice down on this, so
Yeah,
we
I
don't
can't
need to do it
remember.
again.
I can't remember the exact...
It was good. You rolled well, though, as I recall. That there are two people who you were supposed to get me names for, by the way.
I did. Emily and Leo.
Oh, that's right. Thank you. Who disappeared not long after the Thames House
Okay.
explosion.
Okay. But nobody else was implicated,
Right.
was the deal.
No specific people. Axe is responsible, but there's no way with it's being a big group. Like they're a terrorist group
Right.
now. They're considered.
They're considered a terrorist group.
Yeah.
Oh, for real? Okay.
Well, I mean, they blew up.
I thought like it was like maybe some individuals were responsible, like in
Some
the group.
individuals in the group, but nobody's been claimed responsibility.
Right.
Nobody knows.
Nobody ever
exactly.
claimed responsibility for it. It was attributed to Axe,
Yeah.
but nobody ever claimed responsibility for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you looked at like the diagram with like people, like Sean's at the top.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I will.
It's actually, there were, I think it was 5 people who were like, and they're like parallel with Sean at the center.
Okay.
And one of them is Colleen. Then there's 2 other people. They disappeared not long after this event happened. And the third one is I don't know where he is. We'll find out.
Okay.
I know where he is.
Sure. But like my thing is like if I knew that Colleen was like the head of a terrorist organization, like she couldn't be out performing in public.
Isn't it true that like they don't know that?
Yeah, they can't prove it. Like they don't
Right.
know.
Yeah,
Like,
there's no proof of it.
Yeah. So
It's like those mob shows where it's like they have the hierarchy, but these people are still out walking around because they can't prove it.
They know they're
Right.
in the family, but they don't have anything on them.
yeah.
Right. They can't prove anything.
I know it's attributed, but I don't. Simon doesn't believe that Colleen would do that.
Yeah.
So
That's fair.
that's the place where I'm coming from. But now
Yeah.
that
No.
Sean is here talking, okay, now I'm.
And that's not going to complicate their
Not at
relationship
all.
at all.
I love like the murder wasn't a problem, but now it's like, oh,
It's not a murder.
Could have just been an accident, Tim.
100%.
It's not like you like rip them apart with shards of metal for fun.
Was it for fun, or were they trying to blow me up?
Did you enjoy it?
Not the point. You didn't ask her if she enjoyed it. Did you ask Colleen if she enjoyed it?
Xander.
I can
judging
cry
from
too.
the tears that no.
All right, so
Kelleen's
at the bar drinking.
Yeah.
No, I cannot.
So Simon has gone and like just confirmed that this guy was part of the organization as well. He's got the name and
Okay.
I have to go talk to Colleen for a minute. Thank
good.
you.
Definitely go follow that up. It'll go so well. God, can you just play it cool like one time?
So Simon goes and takes to the bar.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Stay here, be cool. Colleen, don't leave me alone.
So how was your handsome friend?
Fiza feels the failure.
Very bad.
That was Sean, and he's fine. Thank you for the flowers. It was very sweet to you.
You're welcome. When was the last time you saw him around? You seen him recently?
Yes, he's a good
Puts
friend.
out his book. Starts making.
Yes, he's a good friend. I see him quite often.
Oh, what do you two get up to?
Oh, God.
She's gonna just look at Simon because he's got no cool. And it's like very obvious. I mean, would you like to interrogate me? You want to take me downtown and ask me about my friends?
You like that.
No, I'm just curious.
Will there be handcuffs involved?
Yeah. You're just curious all
curious.
of a sudden.
He came by your show. He hadn't
She's
Yeah,
gonna reach out
talk
and
to-
touch his arm,
talked to him in a bit.
and she's gonna read what he's fucking feeling.
Are
Do
you
I,
going
do
to?
I get to roll against this?
Are you going to try to stop her?
Move your hands.
Yes.
Then yes. Now we're going to put dice down.
Okay.
I like the new dice, by the way.
Thank you. They were a gift from Kimmy. She
Happy
got me some
birthday.
Happy birthday dice.
Yes.
Aw.
Happy birthday.
Let's see. Noop-a-doop-a-doop. Where's my big dice? There it is. Sorry, I'm still thinking about what I want to use here.
Fiza's trying to drink lamps under the table.
Okay.
Stated intent.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's find out.
Yeah! We can roll this faster than these fuckers get
Yeah.
their like shit together.
Sorry, I haven't rolled dice all today, so I'm like still
Oh
remembering.
yeah, no, you're good.
What do I do?
Iron Constitution.
Do it.
For glory.
I don't want to. Okay.
So do I roll what she has to roll against? Is that basically how it is, or does she roll and then I have to roll
It's a
against?
contested.
Yes, it's the same
contested
time.
roll, yeah.
You are setting the stakes
Okay.
for this, so you roll first.
Oh.
That is a 14.
God
with
damn it.
D8s.
I should have given you worse dice. Fuck. God damn
Oh,
it.
you got 13. Ooh.
You can spend plot points.
I
to
do.
add-
I have all the plot points.
Yeah, you do.
So.
So you can add another die to your result.
Okay. That. So, 8, 13, 17 with a D12 effect. Shit. Right?
Yeah.
You're good.
Yep.
Yeah. No, that's right.
And I can't add any more, right?
No, because
That's just a one. You can't use
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
You can spend a plot point to roll another die, and then
You
you,
can
spend another plot point.
right.
to
You can
add
spend
that.
2 plot points and roll another d6
Yeah.
and add that.
Can you spend another plot point to step up that D6 to a D8?
Yep.
Oh my god. How
Wait,
bad
I
you-
can spend another one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
totally.
shit, I took my dice off. I didn't realize I could do it.
Oh, too late. So sad. No, you know what? I don't want to play this game. I can't go up against you. I can't beat it.
Can't beat the bank.
She's going to buy the pot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure, man.
But it would help.
The house always wins.
Would help me her get rid of her plot points. But
Yeah.
that's okay. I'm going to get rid of them in a minute anyway.
Yeah, that'll
Okay.
be fine.
Aw, snap.
All right, so she reads. Like, what is Simon feeling?
Suspicion.
Knew it.
Learn to trust.
She's gonna like pull her hand back. All right, well, I guess you're gonna have to arrest me or take me downtown if you want to find out about my friends there, Mr. Constable.
Look, it doesn't have to be like that. I'm just wondering about your friend.
Right. There's some things more important than love, right? You taught me that. And the trust of my friends and the loyalty of my friends is one of those things.
I just want to make sure you're not getting into anything dangerous, that's all.
You're a few years too late, Simon. I think you know that. I told you that you came back too late, that I'd done stuff that you couldn't forgive, and you said you'd forgive.
But you never told me what you did.
Yeah, because I knew how you'd react.
Well, you could try.
I want to tell you, I really do. But me telling you, it's not just my secret. There's other people's lives that depend on it. And if I tell you my secrets, they're involved too. And if you decide you can't keep my secrets and you go to your friends at the station...
Oh.
I want to trust you, Simon. I really do.
Okay, well, I'm not... I can only try so hard. I can't keep pulling teeth, you know? It's... You tell me when you want to tell me. You tell me if you want to tell me.
Simon,
Whiskey shot.
Would love to hear him gaslighting. You bitch. You've been trustworthy for like an hour. Jesus. Sorry.
You gave me a bunch of whiskey.
I know.
Okay, so about this
Wait,
drinking.
no, I'm not done.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna walk away from this.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Colleen's just gonna stand there, surprised, and then turn around and walk the other direction, cinematically, to whatever's the opposite direction.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because that happened. All right, so you were trying to.
I'm spending a plot point to activate my hero die.
Okay.
Spending your hero die in a drinking.
Oh, and I stepped down my too many variables, because Lance is a massive variables for me to a D4.
Okay.
I don't want a plot point again later. I can't read any of that. It looks pretty terrible, though. I
see a
see a 7
6
and a
or
6.
This is a 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
11.
Cool. All right, so we're looking at a 13 right now with the D10 effect.
I have a 15 with a D10.
Yeah, okay, let's go ahead and buy. Let's buy that 5. And it pushes that up to an 18
Okay.
with a D8 effect.
Okay. That's fine.
Sweet.
You get Lance very drunk.
Yes!
Nice.
And the question though is how is Lance going to get when he's drunk?
Yeah, I would love to know. What's a night drink like?
I think that for a bit, Lance gets very quiet for a little bit. And I'm just going to tell you, you did this to yourself.
I did.
You did this to yourself. And then he's going to, and then he's just quiet. He's like looking into the fire for a bit. And then he stops and he just looks at you for a bit. And there is none of that meekness with which he normally,
Nice.
approaches
There
you.
we go. That's why we got him drunk.
Yeah.
Um,
I'll have to try that.
and then he says, after me, and it's very, very, very quiet, but he says, "Fuck it," and he reaches into his pocket and he takes a wrapped bundle out of it, and he says, "I was going to give this to you. I hope that you like it."
Sweet. Gifts! She's also very trash. And she opens it. Tears it. Like, just, ugh, what is it?
It is a silver brooch about that big with a piece of finely cut clear amber. I mean, it's like there's no cloud in this piece of amber at all.
She pulls out a jeweler's loop.
It's about an inch across.
Holy shit. Okay. How much do I pay you? Because that is very nice.
There is no price for that. It can only be worn by a queen.
Pounces him. Oh, you said a nice thing. Yeah. So somewhere in front of a fire, Fiza tackles Lance.
Nice.
And he is he meets her in the middle.
Yeah.
Of that.
He's so quick.
Let's not hope that quick.
That was very good. Fiza will find out later. Everyone's going to get a real weird email in the morning. Yeah, sweet. We should leave. They're fine.
They're good.
Bye. You just hear a bye. And she's ready.
Squealing tires
Yeah,
out front.
exactly.
All right.
I Bentley peels the fuck out.
Yeah, it does.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Hey. Nice. Cool. Jewelry and a compliment.
That brooch is very, very old, and the style is it's kind of a mingling of elements of Anglo-Saxon, Celtic, and something else.
It's like Guinevere's brooch. Come on.
I know, right?
He did not know it can't be Guinevere's brooch. He can't give her like hand-me-down jewelry from his last lover. That's bullshit. That's like your engagement ring. You're like, here, I gave this to another woman, but she turned me down. So here, I'll give it to you next.
Is there a statute of limitations on this?
No.
No, all right.
Absolutely not.
That's a fair point. Liza will decide how she feels about it later.
It should be like, yeah, another thing. Like,
Gives you a priceless brooch and you still find flaw with it.
have you met me?
a priceless brooch that belongs to his ex-girlfriend.
All right, fair enough.
Ex side piece, so it's a little
True.
different.
And she's dead.
Cool. Yeah, she's
Very
like
dead.
super
Way
dead.
Okay,
dead.
maybe. Okay, all right.
You're saying statute of limitations.
We'll decide. Yeah. Depends on how his performance is. Roll for it.
Okay.
I have strong feelings about jewelry. I'm sorry.
Is this
Yeah,
Monster
right.
Hearts? What are we doing?
Yeah, right.
No. They're teenagers. They can't afford brooches. Come on.
Yeah, that's
This
fair.
is definitely not Monster Hearts.
I think she'll like at some point later on,
Right.
like go and get it appraised and feel like what the fuck's going on with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's like later now.
Yeah, that's later. That's another that's discussion for another day.
Yeah.
So where's Colleen going?
She's staying in. No, I think she's like. She's mad and she's upset, and once again, she's got like the thing she wanted, and she's messed it up again.
Oh God.
Okay, cool. So she's leaving the fullback.
Well, yeah, and Fiza has her check and left.
Yep. Scaling tires.
Simon's come to Edison and like put his arm around her shoulder, like, "Hey, bud."
Yeah, she probably leaves. She's taking off. She's probably heading home.
Excellent.
Well, you're extremely
Because two
friendly.
things happen.
Oh God.
Because you remember that app you had running on your phone?
Yeah.
There's a loud squawk. I mean, you kind of left your earbud
there's
dangling
ear on my
down,
neck.
but there's a
cool.
loud squawk on it,
Yeah.
which is like an alert sound
Okay.
of warrants being issued for, among others, one Colleen O'Connor for terrorism.
Oh fuck.
Oh shit.
Okay, but that we'll come back. But that's
What are you doing? This bear's paying attention to.
because you go outside.
Shit.
Because you're walking
Yeah.
down the street, it's typical rainy night in London. The streets are slick with rain and
So cinematic.
It's a dark and stormy night.
and whatnot. And I think you get a momentary flash of rage. That's the emotion that you feel, and there is a ball of fire goes hurtling past you and smashes into a car and blows it up.
Oh shit.
But not my car for once.
No.
Huzzah!
Your car.
But not your car.
Yeah.
Where are we?
We have plenty of time.
Yeah,
we have so much
time.
Jib, I will literally fight you.
Is it close enough to the bar that we'd hear it from inside there?
Maybe.
Okay.
I'll get back to you in a second.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't gotten very far, probably.
Cool.
All right, so I'm going to spin around and see what the fuck is throwing fire at me.
There are two figures standing in the street, and they're, they look like they walked out of a bad movie or something, because they're wearing like the skin tight leather suit. But that's not the problem. The problem is that it's Emily and Leo,
Oh, shit.
and you remember now that
Yeah.
Leo's thing was fire, and
So, for people who, because most people don't know, the thing is, like, Axe, they didn't mean to blow up the building. And when it happened, like, they were like, okay, some people have to turn themselves in because we have to take responsibility for this, but we want to keep the movement going. We want to keep protecting X's and keep demonstrating. So there were 5 of us leaders. 2 of them, they kind of drew straws, and they turned themselves in to the police. We walked them to the police station. We watched them walk in. They turned themselves in, and then they disappeared. And any record of them turning themselves in disappeared. So Axe ended up still getting blamed for it, and and so it's like these are the 2 people who had turned themselves in.
Yeah.
And we thought they were dead. We didn't know what happened to them. We just knew they never got a court date. We never saw them again.
Oh, no.
and Emily is a speedster, by the way.
Oh, God. Why did you turn in the good ones?
I didn't. I just gave him 2 names. He made them.
Oh. The one that, speaks to bunnies.
You couldn't get the one that just turns things into biscuits.
Yeah, biscuits and bunnies.
She's gonna freak out for a minute because these are 2 of her best friends. She kind of
They show no indication of. There's no recognition.
right.
in
She
their
starts to
eyes.
run up to them, and then she realizes that she's like, "What?
There is nothing coming from them but rage.
Oh fuck!" All right, she turns super afraid.
And I think you hear an explosion outside, Simon.
So first I hear the warrant, then I hear an explosion. Oh shit. Oh shit. Edison, let's go. Explosions outside.
We're running towards the
Yes.
explosion?
Okay.
Yeah, I think she's just gonna panic and turn around and try and run. I know that doesn't make any sense with Emily there, but instinct, that's what she's gonna try and do is get out of the way. She doesn't want to hurt them.
Okay.
So
you're going to need to roll some defense for me.
she's not gonna win.
I believe in you.
Thanks. Let's see. Oh, wait, roll that one. Oh, physical, good. 4.
Oh, God.
Let's say for justice.
Please tell me Simon's physical is something decent, because somebody...
Oh heck yeah.
Oh, good.
That's his best thing.
Not over here. This side of the table, physical weaklings.
I got a
there's
big
literally
Lieutenant
only
Physical,
3
but
dice.
it's being used right now.
Oh!
Hey. Yeah. That was embarrassing.
You need a 12.
Nope, I did.
13.
13.
Okay. So you were able to dodge out of the way just as Emily was going to, basically shoulder block you into a parked car.
Mm-hmm. Damn, they're playing the keep. All right. All right, then do I get to go again?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to throw love at them, my caring and my friendship with them.
Okay.
Remember who you are, that bullshit.
Okay.
Member.
Yeah, because we were good friends.
You suddenly have a bowl cut, and you're now Mati from Captain Planet.
Right.
All right.
Exactly.
Actually, you are kind of that, aren't you?
Okay.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
That's good.
And motion ball.
So setting your stakes,
Do I get to roll axe because of my relationship with them? That doesn't really make sense. No, never mind.
you need a 19.
Ooh, no.
Ooh.
If you spend a pip,
You
you'll
can
get
get
that.
there.
And that's a 20 with a
God.
10 effect.
Okay. So we will give them a condition.
Condition love.
Yeah.
Friendship is magic, and magic is heresy.
And what was your effect?
D10.
D10.
This is the cool thing about not having physical powers. It's like, think of what happens, Jib.
So they are barraged with the emotions that you. The problem is it doesn't seem to stick the way. I mean, they're obviously affected by it, but it doesn't alter their emotional state at all.
So when I send out using my music metaphor, I send out my music. It's like sound dampening. So it's almost like it hits them, but it doesn't reverberate. It just kind of like deadens with them. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I like that visual.
Yeah. And I think we're going to need some initiative cards.
All right.
Now.
Oh, snap. I love the cards. They're so good.
They are.
They're cards.
I want my initiative.
What?
And I'm going to do 2 for the bad guys.
Oh yeah, you're not there. Oh well, that's okay.
I'm ready for action.
You are getting action, girl. You are there.
So
Nice brooch.
you initiated.
So I already went.
You already went. So who's going to go next? And I'm going to say that Emily's already gone this turn.
Okay.
This turn as well.
I would. Where are you?
She went
In
to
a
go
car.
get laid.
I'm gonna go now. And we get to my place, and I throw the phone in, like it's in a different room.
Yeah.
I'm like, not tonight.
Okay.
You go upstairs.
All right. Nice. And you're done.
Yeah.
Oh dang.
Yep.
So I
Out
guess
of this
I'll come sprinting out of the pub, and what do I see in front of me?
Well, you see a car going up in flames. You see, I think you came out of the pub just in time to see Colleen dodge a very fast-moving person who was obviously trying to shoulder block her. Then Colleen turned and I don't know what your physical.
There's not really one, but
You saw the focus that she gets when she's directing her power at something.
Okay.
Cinematically, I've made it like a shimmer.
Now, can I?
Shimmer.
Yeah. It's raining. I have electrical powers.
Oh God. Welcome to that thing. Oh no.
Oops.
No, it's rainy. It's not raining. But
It's moist.
it's damp.
Okay. All I was going to say is
It's a London evening.
I was going to say, is there a chance Emily's standing in a puddle?
oh,
Sure. If you want to use that puddle to your advantage, it'll cost you a plot point.
Rad.
Nice.
So I see
Rad.
that, and basically I see she's standing in a puddle, and I dive into the puddle with both hands and electrify the puddle.
Zot?
Yeah.
Okay.
To just try and zap her real good.
Okay. Cool.
And that's a D8. Oh, I had them sorted a second ago.
Oh no.
And that is it. See, I
you messed them
these
all
all
up.
and I ruined everything. And do I need to step it down for the water, or
You're using it as an asset,
Yeah.
so no.
okay?
It's a D6 that you add to. Now you can step down your power die to say that the water is it does that, or you can use this. This would be a good place to use the condition
Yeah.
for your electrical power.
It decreases the result die, but increases the effect die.
Right.
So I guess basically I'll roll, and you tell me how that works because I'm
So
a little
you're going to
fuzzy on
step down your power die by 1.
it. Okay.
But your effect die will be 1 die type.
Right.
higher.
So whatever you pick for your effect die will be 1 die type bigger.
Okay. These are good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Blip. Oh, beans.
Oh no.
That's a 10.
With a D12 effect.
Okay.
So
Well, I have,
that's a D. That's a 1 on that D12, so he can't use it as an effect. You can buy it though.
yeah, and I will.
You monster.
And I will.
It's a D8. But it doesn't step up, so it's not a
A
D8.
D10.
It's a D10.
Right, it's a D10. Well, I have
Oh.
an 18 with a D12 effect.
Ooh. Rubber boots.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's.
Well, she just it moves so fast. Like she
Oh
steps
yeah,
out
she's
of
a
the
fucking
yeah.
speeder. Oh.
She just stepped out
Okay.
of the pod.
Beans.
Oh, beans. Yeah, that's how it goes.
Okay. Cool. Who goes next?
Oh, Fireboy.
Fireboy? Okay.
Theater boy.
Okay. He is going to, because I think they are really dead set on you.
Okay.
So he is going to blast you with fire.
Okay. No problem. Do I get to roll to dodge again, or I've already?
Yeah. No, no. You always get to roll to.
Well, you
Avoid.
always got to set your difficulty.
Oh,
up
good.
there at least.
Should have brought the Temple of Frost again.
Justice.
Either that or power, I would think.
Yeah.
So setting the stakes for your dodge. I have an 18.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Can you
dice.
roll like
No,
19 more things, please?
Before you roll these, you have a shitload of points here.
I know.
You can add a D6.
Add a
you can
D6.
step up the D6.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna
you can do all
do that.
kinds of stuff.
Add a D6. Now, spend another one to step it up to a D8.
There you go.
But if I get hit in front of Simon, it might be fun.
Stop it!
No, that's fine. Let her do what
Efficacy
she wants
is
to do.
also
Let her do
cool.
it.
Wait, I get to step. Okay, yeah, I'll spend another one to step it up.
There you go. So turn that D6 into a D8.
All right.
Turn that frown upside down.
Hey,
We're gonna rolling garbage.
it's gonna be great.
Oh,
Oh,
snaps.
18.
18
Suck it.
With a
with a D8
4.
effect.
D4, that's a 1. The D8 is a 1.
Oh
so
yeah,
it's a
sorry,
D8.
so D4 effect.
Okay. I have an 18 with a D10 effect.
Motherfucker.
So what that means is that you got a 4, so you have a D8 effect. So you're going to get a D8 condition.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Burned.
burned,
Fuck.
burns.
Yeah. It burns.
It burns. It stings.
I'm glad I rolled.
And that's a D8.
Yeah.
Okay.
8.
Condition. Sweet. So yeah. So that's going to leave Edison.
She's gonna burn and she's gonna scream a little bit when she burns. Oh.
Can I like take a free action to yell at Edison or something?
Sure.
Edison,
Yell at me?
fly her out of here.
Okay.
If that's what you want to do. That was my
I hope
suggestion.
you yell all of that. Fly her out of here. If that's what you want, I don't want to put, like,
No pressure?
yeah. I respect your agency in this situation.
Okay.
Your mother said I don't know.
So I just want to know, what did I see when I came out? Did I see everybody doing the stuff that they're doing, or
Yeah.
did I come out at the very last second?
No, you came out and you saw this going on.
Okay. Which one is the biggest threat? Speedy chick or fire guy?
Oh, God.
I mean, what? I feel like some gravity might help slow down the fast lady.
Speed kills.
I mean, Fireboy, it seems like he could do more damage. I don't know.
You can't actually ask us. You have to make a decision.
Okay. So I am going to Okay, so let me know if you think this is overly complex, but I want to create a very specific zone of gravity right under Fire Guy's feet to hold him in place, and an extremely high zone of gravity that will draw the air out of the area that he's in, so he has no oxygen to burn.
He's making a little candle thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Side effect, he suffocates and
Comic
dies.
Yeah, no,
Once again, that's not a bad thing.
no, it's going to happen. Let's put some dice down.
Okay.
See,
Once again, stand back.
Come on, if Simon at this point was able to get a big blow that might accidentally kill him, if you is he thinking that carefully about it? He was about to electric zap a girl.
Yeah. Definitely was.
Okay, so
Your problem isn't intent; it's efficacy.
wow.
You hate me because I'm good at it.
Your stakes are an 11.
Okay.
94 dice later.
Oh,
he rolled an
delicious.
11 on one die.
That's 21.
20, yeah.
Yeah, that's 21 with a D10 effect.
Okay.
You do this so good,
No,
he
the
rips
thing
in
is-
half.
Actually, that was a really cool roll. But basically, what happens is that Edison sort of gets really upset, and he has a look on his face you've never seen before of just raw anger, and he sort of floats up into the air and just shouts, "Enough!" and just brings him down,
Okay.
and then just looks very angrily at Speed Chick and goes,
Right.
This is so good.
Bring it.
Okay. And you had a D10, right?
"Yes."
Okay. Okay. So he has a D10 condition, gravity. In addition to the D10 emotional beverage. So that happened. And yeah,
Back at the top.
back to the top. And you went last, so who goes next?
I'm going to say Simon goes next.
Okay. Well, gosh.
Save your squeeze, yo.
Golly.
So I see Fireman is incapacitated.
No.
Ish.
No.
Something happened to him. But-
Something happened to him.
But yeah, I wouldn't say incapacitated.
Yeah, that's going to be a get to Colleen, try and get her somewhere else, anywhere that
Okay.
not here.
Okay.
So,
So you're gonna electric skater boy it?
is there any metal nearby?
Sure. You know what? There are trolley tracks
Oh, dope.
down the street. Why not?
So I'm going to say Colleen is down next to the tracks, and I'm going to hop on him and skate by and try and do a grab and continue skate.
Okay. Cool. I dig it.
So
Let's put some dice down.
cool.
Can I help? When I see him coming, can I
Yeah.
Okay.
What you do is you give him your relationship die.
D12.
Yes.
They're very relationy.
Yeah.
Aren't they?
I don't know if you've noticed.
have not.
When I say in our discussion, the relationship between Colleen and Simon is a linchpin to the story.
I don't know about that. But
I think it is.
I think it is.
Do I have a thing to beat?
You will in a second.
roll bad.
Because I'm deciding if I want to give myself more dice. I don't know why I said it like that.
Because you've been hanging out with me too much.
You have 15. Okay.
Stepping it up.
I'm just grabbing an extra 6 in here
There you
just to keep things cool. I mean, there's two. Come on, don't be bad. Don't be bad this time.
Ooh.
Here we go.
So I got an 11 and I got a 7, so that's an 18.
Okay.
With a D12
With a
effect.
D12 effect.
Yeah.
Cool. So you are you actually have no problem whatsoever. I think just tell me what it looks like when you skate by and grab Colleen.
So-
I want to ask one thing before that though. Does Colleen grab back?
Yes.
So she's just sweeping up and cool.
So yeah, it's basically
That's
as I go by,
romantic.
I reach out my hands and take her hands and skate backwards and then
Very good.
grab.
We're like,
And then-
you don't bring her in, so help me.
And then it's I kind of now I'm skating backwards down the tracks and I have to turn and
Okay.
Cool.
Can I add one thing?
Yeah.
When you pick her up, there's a necklace she's wearing. And you see it like falls out of like the front of her shirt, and you see it's the clotter ring that you'd given her.
Yeah.
Was that brought up here at any point?
Yes,
Yeah.
You added it with
You
a plot
actually
point last
Oh,
game.
that's right.
You monster.
I can't remember when this
Yeah.
thing's been
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yes. Gosh. So that was me.
Okay.
And I'm gone too, I guess.
I'm just saying, you're leaving me alone with both of the bad guys, and I'm scared.
Oh, buddy.
You can fly, sir.
Well, the one guy is pretty much pinned in place by the high gravity, and by the fact that he can't breathe.
Heavy boy.
So that kind of sucks pretty
Don't
bad.
try to make fire without oxygen. That's all I'm trying to say.
And Speedster Girl is gonna give chase. So logic to me says she's gonna go next, but it's your call.
I guess if she's giving chase, I haven't given up my action, then forget it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can still do
Unless you want to. This is not really a Cortex mechanic; it's a fate mechanic, but I like it, so I will allow it. You can concede the scene, okay, and exit the scene. But you spend a plot point, and
No, she's going next. I want to see what happens here. Come on. Okay. Give me the good stuff.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
It's one of the first big fights we've had in a while.
Yeah, no, I'm good. Because she's going to try to run you down, and knock Colleen out of your arms. Oh snap! That's what she's going to do.
Okay.
It's so much better. So much better than just exiting the scene.
Yeah, what is...
Okay. So what are you going to do to try to stop that?
So, can you describe what she does?
She runs up and is trying to just smash into you and knock Colleen out of your arms and knock you off balance and whatnot.
All right, so...
Trying to derail you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally.
All right, so I guess... Trying to think. Sorry, this is...
It's good. You're fine.
So, I'm going to say... when do I see her coming? Can I anticipate this?
Let's find out.
I want to say I see her coming and I put the brakes on,
Okay.
just skate to it, sudden stop.
Okay. Cool.
I'm hoping that because I'm gliding but she's running, so I'm hoping I can stop my momentum faster than she can.
Okay. Well, you have stakes of 14 right now.
Okay. So I'm still doing this. I'm still doing this.
Got this.
I'm still doing.
I got faith in you, son.
Can I help? I don't know how I'm helping. If she's
You had your
Still
relationship
doing
guy,
this.
though.
yeah, but I mean,
But,
What?
yeah, but what are you going to physically be doing, right?
oh, if I'm holding on to him and I'm looking over his shoulder, I'm going to tell him she's coming.
Sounds good. I like it.
Nice.
Dope. 13, 14.
14.
Bloop. That's a 16, 17 with D12.
Okay. You are able to avoid her. Colleen warns you, and you lock up the brakes, and she had already committed to
The side swipe.
the sideswipe
Nice.
and misses, and I think she's going to run into a car.
Nice.
Sick.
So whoop.
And then
And the
I don't-
impact force is pretty heavy because it's and the car blasts up onto the sidewalk and things like that.
all right.
So
Take off again. Zippity doo.
that's her.
Zippity
So
Very good.
Leon,
Leo or Leon?
Leo, sorry, Leo, wants to get out of this bad gravity zone because this is not a happy trip for him. So he's going to do that because of that, and that. So this is your power. So you're going to roll against him for this.
Would I add the complication that I added before to my pool?
Yes, you can add a D10 for his for the gravity.
Awesome. that. That.
I forgot to add a D8 for your complication to my pool a minute ago.
Oops.
Oops. Oh well. Oh well.
Hashtag sorry, not sorry.
16.
17.
17 with a D8, and you can buy a D10 from me if you want. But we're close to the end, so.
We're close to the end, so I'm.
I didn't hear that last part. Keep going.
So he is not able to escape your gravity trap, and I'm gonna actually call it that.
Ooh. Gravity trap.
Dun, dun, dun.
Wabbity thwap. Speaking of gravity thwaps,
Sweet, I'll go. I would like to activate my complication, ow my hip, and then go, it's fine, again. Now I'm done.
okay.
You're like in a completely different
I'm
fight.
having a different night than you guys.
Yeah,
I ruined it.
breakfast is going to be really interesting.
Hope you guys survive. Probably won't mind if you don't. Also, I think I made like $5,000 tonight.
Yeah.
If you didn't live.
Okay. So he went. So I think Colleen.
Does it look like that chick survived, Emily?
She survived, but she is not happy. And she's not pursuing now.
Not happy. Like, okay, so not happy and not able to move. Okay, great.
She's able to move. She's
No,
just not.
moving.
She's not chasing you. She's extricating herself from a wrecked car
Okay,
at the moment.
right then. Yeah, I mean, there's not. We're far away, so I don't think I can.
Yeah, you're
do
far
anything.
away now.
Yeah, so I can't really do anything.
Well, you can do things.
She is going to notice though that the ring came out, and she's going to like quickly put it back in the shirt,
Okay.
but not let go.
Priorities.
Simon.
Okay. Okay.
But I've
So
seen it.
what's Edison going to do?
Edison is going to hurl a manhole cover at him, hoping to knock him out.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
I feel like he's intending to knock him out. Manhole cover
Well,
pretty
no,
heavy.
Edison really doesn't want to kill anybody, but
Do you know what hitting someone with a manhole cover does? It doesn't knock them the fuck out. And I will spend a plot point to be like, how all that shit actually works. Welcome to Murder Town, bitches. Population, all of us.
well, actually, I believe it's a function of mass and acceleration.
That's true, which he kind of controls.
I dare
It's
you.
all. Think.
Your stakes are a 19.
That's good.
I dare you to know exactly how hard you have to hit someone who's currently asphyxiating. And in a gravity well.
It takes so long.
I defy you to
like
give me the
figuring out how the manhole cover should go. Like he just suffocates and dies.
Exactly.
Like waiting. I'll fix it. It's fine.
No.
Oh, I should have it.
Did it get lost in there?
Yeah.
I don't have a bobby pin in. I could have
Here.
fixed it out.
We'll be done soon.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a whole bunch of crap.
Oh no!
Oofta.
There's 2 ones.
I talk too much shit. I apologize.
Yeah, that's a 9 with a D8 effect.
Okay. So yeah, no, that's he is. Here's what I think happens: you fling the manhole cover at him, and he goes and catches it.
Okay,
What?
What?
sounds good to me.
Someone leveled up.
Combo breaker.
I'm assuming he's next then.
Okay. Actually, that's our round, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, did you already go?
I
And-
had nothing to do. So.
Right. And you two are now out of this. Out of this scene,
Okay.
Well, we're skating.
unless you're going to loop back. And your stated purpose was to get Colleen away from here.
Yeah.
That kind of was.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I think that you have exited the scene. but that's my opinion.
Okay.
If you don't actually want to exit the scene, you don't have to.
I think I would just. But Edison, what if he's in danger?
Oh my god.
Once again,
do you
Edison
finally have to
left
make a hard fucking choice?
Yeah, you're
Okay.
the love of your life, or your new buddy,
Alleged.
Or some schmo.
or your new buddy.
He's cool. What do you do?
And apparently used to getting left behind.
Oh yeah, he's used to it. It's fine.
No, sorry, we're gone. I'm
Okay.
gone.
Get out. Yeah.
Makes sense. Okay. So you went last. Who goes next?
You must.
Can I go again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I exit.
Pfizer goes next.
Okay, sorry.
Flies out of there.
He catches that thing. I'm like, oh shit.
I'm drunk.
Do you mind if I frame how you exit the
Absolutely.
scene?
Please.
No, because I said she was the only one who could go through it. So,
Yeah, I was wondering what Ophelia was doing.
yeah, no, Ophelia's there, but Ophelia's not a fighter.
Oh no.
But she's also not leaving without you. So, but you two exit the scene. That's fine.
Okay.
You paid your plot point. You conceded the scene. That's fine. They will just stop that right there, and I think we will. When we come back for our closing scene, we will go to Simon's flat.
Okay.
Is that where Simon went?
Yes.
Okay. With Colleen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's where I'm going.
Okay.
Unless
Yeah, you're there. Go.
You're there.
Oh, this. I thought you were saying next.
No.
I thought you were saying
Yeah.
next time.
No,
when
no,
we come
no.
back.
No,
Oh my god, go!
No, I think I'm done.
I will punch you in the dick.
So yeah, how bad?
Sorry, I said that.
I'm not.
It wasn't even a smooth
No, that's fine. That's fine. You do what you gotta do. So yeah, we get back there, and are you okay to walk once we jump off
Nope.
of the? Okay.
No, you have to carry me.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, my leg is burned.
Okay. So yeah, I carry her back up to the apartment.
Okay.
And are you able to talk? Are you conscious?
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Okay.
But your neighbor, sweet little old Mrs. Tuppen.
Tuppen. Oh, Mrs. Tuppen.
As you're coming up the stairs, she peeks out of her door and she's like,
Not now, Mrs. Tuppen.
Let Mrs. Tuppen get hers.
Busybody.
"Oh, she is. She's totally a busy woman."
She is with that name. She cannot be.
So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna take her back up and see what the damage is.
Yeah.
How bad are you burned?
She's
Eight
D10,
effect.
D8 burned.
D8 burned.
That's
What
pretty.
does that mean?
That's
yeah,
pretty
I mean, it's
bad.
pretty bad.
So yeah, I'm gonna get the first aid supplies and patch-
Do the thing where I pull up the skirt and she's laying on the couch and
Yeah, it's a real high burn.
real high burn.
High burns.
The burn's so high.
So high.
Yeah, just be. Are you okay?
And Simon, those are my friends. I don't know. They. I don't know why they would have attacked me like that. I haven't seen them
And how long?
since after the bombing.
Did they have something to do with it?
We all did. My friends and I am part of this group, the Army for X Equality. That's how I know Sean. Obviously you know about what happened at Thames' house. We didn't mean for it to happen that way. It was just supposed to deface the building. But something went wrong and people got hurt, and so we tried to take responsibility for it. Leo and Emily, they turned themselves in. But we never saw them again, and they never got to court date. And then we went back looking for them at the station, and they had no record of their arrest, even though we saw it happen. And that was so long ago now, and we thought they were dead or something. And I don't know what's wrong with them, but there's something wrong with them. They're not they're not normal like they were before. They don't feel anything.
So Simon's gonna like put his hand on her shoulders again, and say, "You know," he's gonna say, "Sorry. We're gonna figure this out together."
Don't hate me for. I just thought I thought what I was doing was right. We do lots of good stuff too, and we never meant to hurt someone.
I believe you. You're not the kind of person who would hurt people.
Evidently today I am. Thank
No.
you for saving me.
Kiss. It happens.
Okay, absolutely.
Pay me.
That's the time.
And
Put money on
Jim,
Mine was sitting here the entire night.
Jim just paid Abria $5.
That happens.
That was good.
No,
I don't need your money.
You bet against that happening?
No.
No, we bet on who's gonna go first.
Good job, Simon.
Whether it was gonna be Simon or Colleen.
Well, I was going to
Okay.
say, Edison's never been on a date, but he still feels like a Casanova compared to Simon.
I feel like Faiza just did this. Was like, someone, I am suffering in everyone's sexual tension. I gotta go.
But at the kiss, roll credits.
Nice. Woo! All right.
And that is Volume 1, Issue 6 of Gene X. I hope you guys had fun listening, and I hope you guys had fun playing.
We did.
And we will be back next week.
Yes. So we are not skipping and doing every other week this time because we swapped with Vault 818. So we will be back next Wednesday. Check out the schedule at happyjacks.org/schedule, and all the updates will be there.
And I want to say one thing, because I think it deserves mentioning. Saturday, ShadowCon.
Yeah.
On this channel.
Ooh.
You need to be watching.
Absolutely. Super good.
Super good, awesome stuff.
Are we pending stuff? Can I pimp a thing?
Yeah.
Real quick? Sweet.
Totally.
So, not this upcoming Sunday, but next Sunday, tune in for Bloodblade and Tusk. That's Steve's running, and it's super fun. And this Saturday, I'll be at NerdBotCon arguing Star Trek versus Star Wars. And I'm Team Star Trek.
What?
I love both, but I will explain my Star Treks better on Saturday.
All right.
All right. Thanks for watching.
All right. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Sweet.